Hey, yo, welcome back to the and the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the ArcherVer TV, baby. Welcome to episode number 217 here at the ArcherVerse. This is WCW Monday Nitro, and of course we're continuing the road to the ArcherVer Slamversary that is just around the corner. It's actually 216, not 17. I'm not sure why I said 17. I'm thinking ahead, planning for the future always. The gears are constantly turning. That's what's going on there. So it is episode number 216 here at the ArcherVerse. We've got a lot of feuds that are boiling over. There's some raging rivalries as we head into the ArcherVerse Slammiversary. And of course we also have a year's worth of storytelling, feuding, and rivalries that will all culminate and come to one big clash at the Titans for the year-end extravaganza. Again, that'll have 3 rosters on one show. There'll be championship matches all night long. All 3 brands will be looking for bragging rights and supremacy. And, of course, it's just going to be a fantastic time, and we'll be discussing what's happened over the course of the last year, the great people we've met, the great conversations we've had, and the great times we've had, simply put, since the inception. It's been one hell of a ride. Tonight, Vinny K looking to upstage the ArcherVerse after the ArcherVerse just had a couple of fantastic shows. They are looking to solidify their spots on the grandest stage of them all, the Showcase of the Immortals, so they're going to be looking to upstage and look for some bragging rights as they head into the ArcherVerse Slammiversary. So tonight we have 7 matches. We have 4 championship matches, and it's going to be one hell of a night because they are non-stop wrestling action matchups and a star-studded roster that is going to burn it down tonight. So we're going to get things going in just a moment. Before we get started, we're just going to have a quick look at the power rankings for WCW Monday Nitro this week. All right. So sitting in the number 1 spot, of course, how could it not be Alan Severn since the resurrection, the biggest resurrection since Jesus? Had to get that in before Cool showed up. It had to be done. Anyways, since the resurrection, since ArcherVerse 2.0, as Curliti would put it, came into existence, Alan Severn has been on an absolute tear. He has knocked them down as they've shown up and lined up, and he is now, of course, the WCW, a World Pure Wrestling Champion. And, of course, he has sought after championship goal. He was at one time when we still had the Impact Hardcore Wrestling Championship. He did win that title back in the early days. It's been many moons. Yo, Jojo, I don't have to make it. I have to download it, sir. I have to download it. And Jojo, you're hardly ever here, sir. I have to create the characters and download the characters of the folks that are here more often before I get to everybody else's. You see how that works? But yes, I'll get to yours at some point. Seeing how you do pop in fairly regularly. But you left your information on Discord with your hashtags, etc. Did you not? I believe I seen it on there. In any case, so Alan Severn, of course, sitting in the number 1 spot after many, many months of seeking that brass ring, finally got his opportunity and didn't just grab it, he snatched it, he tore that sumbitch down and took that WCW World Pure Wrestling Championship home with him. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I have your information, Jojo. I just haven't done it yet. I'm trying to do... So I had a couple of characters that I was supposed to do about a month ago, and I just got really busy. So I'm trying to clear those up. Like, even Snorhawks, him and I have been talking for just about 2 months, and I just barely got to his. Many apologies to Snorhawk and anybody else that's been waiting. It happens sometimes. Work schedule gets in the way at times. Or sometimes... I mean, I was also really sick there for a while, so that kind of put a damper on things and delayed me just a little bit. But yeah, no worries, Jojo. I'll get to that. Matter of fact, depending on what's going down, maybe I'll get to that after the show. Maybe I'll get to that after the show. I will do that. Yo, Lil, how you doing? Well, of course it's you. It says Lil. What do you mean, yo, it's me, Lil? It says Lil, but happy birthday, Lil. Happy birthday. How was your day? Did you enjoy the day? Did you get spoiled rotten by the fam dam? Jojo says, yeah, I don't want King Demon no more. I'll put the new hashtag in the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Well, good thing you said that then, right? Because I would have already downloaded King Demon. So that worked out to your favor. So, Lil, how old are you today? What, 50? 60? You're an old man now. Yeah, I just left to go see... Oh, nice. How is Spider-Man? I haven't seen the new Spider-Man yet. Hell, I just barely watched the new Venom movie. I'll be honest, I think I enjoyed the first Venom movie more. Second one wasn't terrible, I guess. Ooh, double digits, Lil. Double digits, you're 11. Good lord. We must warp your mind when you come in here sometimes. You better turn the volume down. When the TheArcherVer's on, your parents be saying, what is going on in there? Some shits and fucks and goddams rolling around? Be wondering why there's a bunch of adults in your room cursing and swearing half of a show. Alright, so down the list, Jenny Black, the WCW World Women's Champion from Team Soul Embers, was of course also a SEW and DPW Women's Champion, a fantastic addition to the women's division. Gotta go have a nice day. Well, it's a night. It's a little after 11 p.m. here, Lil, but we will definitely have a good night, and we will have an awesome show. You enjoy the rest of your birthday, and we'll talk to you again soon. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright, so, next on the docket here, Jay Simmons. Jay Simmons hasn't held championship gold in just a little bit, but he has had a bit of a resurgence, both in tag team action and singles competition as of late, so he has crawled and clawed his way back to the top of the power rankings. He is sitting in that number 3 spot. So there's something for you to look at right there. You do not have to be a champion to be up high on the power rankings. You simply have to be in matches, and you have to do well in those matches. You don't have to be a champion. It just happens that the top 2 are YouTube guy. How you doing? Of course we miss you. We miss everybody that's not around on a frequent basis. They are part of the fam jam. The Army. Back, baby. Yeah, baby, you are. Yeah, baby, you are. How you doing? What's going on? What's new and exciting? Oh, shit, YouTube. Fuck. God damn it. Shit, fuck. God damn, all together. So, hey, I'm glad you popped in. You just reminded me I have an announcement to make regarding YouTube, actually. I'll do that in a few minutes, actually. I'll finish the power rankings because we keep getting sidetracked by people popping in with birthdays and whatever else is happening. So it was Lil's birthday. He turned 11. His parents probably do not appreciate him watching the TheArcherVer ever. He probably turns that shit down and closes the door. Waits for mom and dad to close their door, go to bed at night. No, yeah. Well, we probably warp his fucking mind. I didn't even know he was 11. I was like, how old are you today? 50, 60? I was just joking. He's like 11. I was like, oh, shit. We probably warp your fucking mind most of the time then. God damn. God damn it. I mean, good entertainment does tend to warp your mind to begin with. So there's that. It is the late night place to be. Doesn't matter your age, I suppose. Although 11, it's... To be fair, the TheArcherVer does have a disclaimer that says that we are a mature audience and that you should likely be at least 18 years of age to jump on in. Otherwise, it's no holds barred, baby. You never know what you're going to walk into. You could walk into an absolute shit-the-bed show. You never do know. Anyway, so Jay Simmons crawled and clawed his way back to the top of the power rankings, sitting in that number 3 spot. Sitting right underneath, Gabrielle Michaels. Now, Gabrielle Michaels has gone down the power rankings just a little bit, not because he's lost, obviously. He's the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Jojo, I'm 11 and my parents let me cuss, no fucks given. Well, so if the last thing I have to worry about, or the worst thing I have to worry about is one of my kids saying fuck, yeah, I'm good with that. You know, there's a lot of strange shit in the world going on out there. People doing shit they don't need to be doing, tempting fate and life and everything else. And, hey, you want to say fuck and play a video game? Let's say fuck and play a video game. Go time! Fucks in video games. No fucks given here either. Although my wife would disagree and tell me to shut up and stop cursing so much. She's not a fan. She is not a fan. But anyways, Gabriel Michaels, not because he's losing, but because he just hasn't been in as many matches. He hasn't cycled through as many matches and events as of late as everybody else on the roster has. So he slid down that power rankings just a little bit. Maverick Jackson sliding back up the power rankings after being defeated for the WCW World Cruiserweight Championship. And Carino Farmer, of course, sliding down. He was up in the number 2 spot just not too long ago. But, of course, he lost his title to Maverick Jackson, and in turn, Maverick Jackson, actually, he defended the title once, but then he lost it to Johnny Gargano. So he has slid down to that number 6 spot. Timothy Vader, the Predator, from the Disciples of the Apocalypse, the partner in crime of ZM, the French Paradox, who will be in action later tonight, by the way. Sitting in the number 7 spot there, the WCW World Tag Team Champions. Speaking of his partner in crime, there he is sitting right underneath. Actually, ZM has slid down the rankings just a little bit because he, as well, was once the Cruiserweight Champion, if you go back about a month ago. And he has been on a winning streak since losing that championship, but he hasn't been in as many again, same situation as Gabriel Michaels. He's not sliding down the list because he's losing. He's just not cycling in and out as many matches, which tends to happen when you're a champion, right? Everybody else tends to fight and claw a little harder to get up the power rankings and up that to the top of that food chain than the champions do. Champions don't. News 16-2F, thank you for the follow, but can somebody watch that, please? That's a strange name. And sometimes they're people, and sometimes they're bottholes. So, in any case, just in case it's a botthole, Bromer's probably here paying attention anyways, even if he hasn't been vocal yet. So if there's any villainy, I definitely have at least a mod or two lurking right now paying attention, so that's okay. We are good to go, and we don't care about bottholes anyways. We've had raids, we've had hate raids, which was funny. I quite enjoyed that. I'm assuming it's because of the channels that I visit and frequent. I'll take all the hate raids. If that's the reason why I'm getting a hate raid in my channel, I'll take more hate raids. Give them all to me, because I'm going to keep visiting. But we do not give two shits about hate raiders. A bunch of bot-holes is all they are. This is the late night place to be in, the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We will continue the show. We do not care who jumps in the chat. We will handle business as business comes. I have the best mods in the business. They will take them to the cleaners. All right. Number 9, the great Joshua Dabbs has been climbing up the rankings as of late. Has been doing much better in singles competition than tag team which is weird because the Bluewood boys historically work like a well-oiled machine, fine-tuned animals, if you will. But for whatever reason, they seem to be out of sync lately. They've been on a losing streak as far as tag team division goes. But in singles competition, the great Joshua Dabbs doesn't miss a beat. So he keeps striding up the top of the list, seeking another championship gold opportunity. Capping off the top 10 from Team Fantasy Cat, the Vixen villain, Victoria Valiant, is the reigning defending WCW Women's Cruiserweight Champion and one of the most formidable women on the planet and roster. No doubt she has been climbing rung by damn rung back up that ladder. Grabbed that championship belt, and now she has broke back into the top 10 in the power rankings, and by the looks of it, she's just going to keep climbing. So that is the top 10. That is the top 10 for this week. That is the landscape. So before we get the show started, I do have an announcement, and YouTube guy reminded me. So again, I appreciate YouTube for stopping by. So, the ArcherVerse NWA. We're going to talk about the ArcherVerse NWA just for a moment, because it's tomorrow night, right? We have our that is the one show a week, and we're going to talk about that in a moment too. But the one show a week where all your favorite streamers and or viewers, because we have a few people with wrestlers that are not streamers, they're just viewers, and that's great. You do not have to be a streamer to have a wrestler and be interactive with the ArcherVerse. But the ArcherVerse NWA, the one time a week where streamers and or viewers get together every week and beat the shit out of each other. And now we've, of course, included some international superstars. So we have the NWA division and the IWGP division, where they may or may not end up clashing against international superstars, especially, if they've got championship belts or they're looking to regain those championship belts from their respected companies. So it's a fantastic show. It's basically my break without having a break as well, because I don't do as much commentating and play-by-play for the ArcherVerse NWA. It's kind of like the ArcherVerse version of just chatting. We've talked about that many times. We just take just chatting to a whole new level. And so it's a fantastic show. Now, for a few weeks there, we took the show to a bi-weekly show. We didn't do it every single week. And I snuck it back in 2 weeks ago as a weekly show after we had shut down Super Saturday Showdown. So, because that worked so well and so I'm not taking it back to a bi-weekly show. That's not where I'm going with this. But because that worked out so well, what I want to do is, just to get some extra content especially, 1 week we're going to do the ArcherVerse NWA live here on Twitch, and the next week we're going to do the ArcherVerse NWA live on YouTube. So we will have a weekly episodic show in the ArcherVerse Warzone that will air every single Friday night. And every other Tuesday, we will now include the ArcherVerse NWA into the mix to get some extra live content on the YouTube channel, get more people viewing, get some more VOD views, get the channel going in general. Because I'm really going to start to pump that baby here shortly. And then, of course, everything else on Twitch remains the exact same. Nothing will change there. Because, again, this is our home. This is the foundation to which the ArcherVerse was built. It's where I met all of you. The ArcherVerse will never turn its back on the Army or Twitch. It is our home. We are simply branching out, expanding the kingdom, and we're off to a new venture. That's all that is. We are not leaving Twitch. I mean, if we ever have to, then I guess we'll already start to reestablish elsewhere, won't we? But we are not leaving Twitch. We love Twitch. We love the community. We love the people that made the ArcherVerse. We're going nowhere, baby. So don't worry about that. But, so that is the news. Mr. T and I were talking yesterday, and I was hoping a few people would pop into Discord last night, but it seems everybody was a little bit busy last night, so that didn't happen. However, Mr. T and I had a bit of a discussion, and we were talking about the ArcherVerse NWA. We love the show because it's such a good time. And if we could take that relaxation show, that just chatting show, that feel good, I mean, we have a lot of fun with it, don't we? So if we could take that and bring that to YouTube as well, not every week, we're going to do it every other week. And just, again, it's extra content being put, extra live content for the YouTube channel, and it will run nicely alongside the ArcherVerse Warzone, except for the ArcherVerse Warzone is a weekly episodic show, not bi-weekly. But that is the news. That is what we're doing. So 1 week, the ArcherVerse NWA will go live on Twitch, and the other week, it will go live on YouTube. So that means tomorrow night, we're going to take the ArcherVerse NWA and we're going to go live on YouTube, because last week we were already on Twitch. So we're going to kick things off with a bang for the ArcherVerse NWA as it sails into deeper waters to join the ArcherVerse Warzone. Yo, Patrick! How you doing, my friend? Welcome to episode number 216. Patrick, how you doing tonight? What's new and exciting? By the way, did it tell you how long till you can change your name? How far away are you, do you know? Doing good, just did a rumble in a game and got eliminated after lasting a good while at number 2. Nice! You went in number 2 and lasted almost to the end? Shit, that's okay. You can't even knock that. Also, I am a week away from changing it. That is sexy. I think Patrick Starr's a fantastic name. I don't know how or where you came up with that name, but that sounds like a wrestling name. It sounds like a superstar, like an LA Knight. There's LA Knight, and then there's Patrick Starr. It'd be funny if it was Patrick the Superstar Star. Imagine how obnoxious that would be as a heel gimmick. Patrick the Star, or Patrick the Superstar Star. That would be absolutely obnoxious and awesome all at the same time. It'd be like something Ravishing Rick Rude or Bobby Roode or somebody like that would do. By the way, shame on Vince McMahon. Shame on Vince McMahon for never taking the glorious character that Bobby Roode came in with and turning that full-blown heel because he was so over. The amount of heat he would get for that obnoxious fucking entrance. It's a badass entrance, by the way. But it is obnoxious, especially if you're a heel. If you're a heel wrestler coming out like that, oh my god, the heat he would generate. That dude's an amazing wrestler. It's too bad he's dicking around with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's a great wrestler too. Too bad he's dicking around with Bobby Roode. They should both be in singles competition and fighting for the top prizes. They're two of the very best wrestlers in the goddamn company, which is the funny part about that. But then again, so is Xavier Woods, and both Kofi Kingston and Big E have had titles before him, so whatever. There's that. Alright, so let's see here. I want Bobby to betray Dolph soon for a rivalry. Oh, my phone is way too loud. Goodness gracious. I do not want to hear myself. Yeah, dude. I would love to see Bobby Roode turn on Dolph Ziggler. Imagine the feud that would develop into. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler would produce some amazing wrestling matches. I'm down for that. Take my money. All right, but before we continue talking about that, we have a show to get on the go before Christian Cool shows up in about 35-40 minutes and says, what the fuck is going on? I'm off work. I am home. I'm at the late night place to be in the most must-see show on Twitch TV, and it has not even started yet. We don't want that because we'd never hear the end of it, and we'd have to blame Bromer. We'd have to blame Bromer for that, right? We would. We'd have to blame Bromer for not keeping me in line. He's busy watching bots instead of, making me behave myself and pushing me along. The host with the most sometimes goes off on a tangent, damn it. All right, so we're going to get the show on the go. Again, welcome to episode number 216 here at TheArcherVer. This is WCW Monday Nitro. We are on the road to the TheArcherVer Slammiversary, and it is go time. Let's go. Anyways, gonna go get something to eat for the show at the. What are you getting? What are you talking about food already for? Now you're gonna make me hungry, man. That's not cool. Do you know how it's? We still got a good spell before the intermission, before I can get a drink even. That, sir, is awfully ghastly in nature. Something sweet. Something sweet. Something sweet like candy, like chocolate, like, well, no, I won't say it. I won't say it. I will not. My mind was going off on a different direction. Oh, yeah. Everybody likes chocolate. Chocolate is delish. All right, so here we go. We're starting things off with Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine. And he is, of course, one half of the War Raiders with the Gremlin Typhus Tyson. And those two, by the way, have been on an absolute path of destruction in the tag team division. They are looking to take on the champions. And that is actually going to happen tonight. So I can imagine what Samoa Joe has to say, because he's most certainly going to be fired up, revved up, and ready to rock and roll as he and Typhus Tyson head into the co-main event of the evening to face ZM, the French Paradox from Team Zombie Master, and Timothy Vader, the Predator from Timbo Slice Gaming. It's going to be for the WCW World Tag Team Championships, and is going to be one hell of a co-main event. But let's find out what Samoa Joe has to say. I'm guessing he's going to call out either ZM or Timothy Vader. And since Timothy Vader is technically the big dog in the yard on the tag team, I'm going to guess Samoa Joe calls out the Predator. But who knows? I mean, ZM, is a formidable opponent. Great champion. Has been in the ring with the best of the best thus far. I mean, who knows? Samoa Joe might call him out. You know he's going to call one of them out.
Well, okay.
Samoa Joe
starts with
can't help himself. If he's got a title match, he's got to try and get in the mind of his opponents. Apparently he's got an itch. You know, there's treatments for that, Joe. There are treatments for that.
Just a bully. This superstar loves getting aggressive.
I want to say another word here. My career speaks for itself. There's no one left who will even what? He must have an issue with Vinny K's roster. Clearly he's not talking about the Archerverse roster.
Well, okay.
There it is. I was wrong. Well, actually, I did say he could call out ZM, but I actually thought he would call out the Predator, Timothy Vader. Only because Joe likes a challenge, and not that ZM's not a challenge, but the Predator's a big, scary dude, right?
Well, we all know what this is all about.
Wow, ZM very quickly answering the call here.
I had a feeling we would start this way.
Well, things are about to get interesting.
Let's see what he has to say.
ZM, the French Paradox from Team Zombie Master. Former WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. And he's a two-time WCW World Tag Team Champion. Bromer. The Bob with the most is in the house. And he says, acknowledge me.
Bad blood is a-boiling. Showing the proper respect.
Is anyone here really buying this crap right now? Here we go. ZM is going to go off on a tangent here. It's the French side, you see. He likes a good war of words.
Well, the table is set. Seems to be a lot of anger behind those words.
By the way, Bromer, I think, and don't quote me, we'll find out tomorrow night when we go live on YouTube. I believe I got Nightbot added to
we shall see.
Very well put.
YouTube. We'll find out when we get there tomorrow night and get in the chat room, but I think I figured it out. What we're doing, Bromer, Mr. T and I got talking last night. Nobody else popped in last night. Everybody was busy. Plus, it was, I don't know, 2 in the morning, so I guess there's that. But
always the aggressor, not afraid to show
we
it,
at
guys.
one point had the ArcherVer NWA as a bi-weekly show, and we only brought it, well, actually, I snuck it back as a weekly show after we shut down Super Saturday Showdown. Kind of just quietly slid it back in there. But what I want to do is to get some extra live content, because that's such a fun show, and it's also almost a version of just chatting. I want to, so every other week, we're going to have the ArcherVer NWA go live on YouTube. So we're going to have a bi-weekly show and a weekly show on YouTube. And then, of course, the other week it'll be on Twitch. And every other show remains the same because they're not changing. But I think I have Nightbot figured out. I think. Don't hold me to that. But I think I figured it out.
No love between these superstars.
That's why I sent you that list
angry reaction
of commands.
Angry superstar.
Man, these guys are really getting heated here. I expect this to get physical at any moment. The Battle of the Verbiage hardly ever goes well. I mean, it's
mixing it up.
They may as well just come out and fight.
Definitely a fan favorite.
90% of the time, they may as well just come to the ring and just go to town. Go time. Get her done. But no. They get on the microphone and squabble back and forth like a couple little girls. I said little girls, so no women in the audience don't take any offense to that. You're, of course, not little girls anymore. Oh, here we go. Series of big right hands from Samoa Joe. ZM's like, what the hell was that?
Joe's.
Oh, God damn. That was a vicious knee breaker.
Huge running senton.
Running senton. That's more like a cannonball.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Pendulum backbreaker. And Samoa Joe means business.
This one is over.
Making a statement right there. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens later on in the co-main event of the evening, because ZM's going to be fuming after that little incident, and of course Samoa Joe has got himself all hyped up, so the co-main event is going to be absolutely fire. And again, the WCW World Tag Team Championships on the line, and let's not forget, they will not be one-on-one. It's a tag team contest, so they'll be bringing the Gremlin Typhus Tyson and the Predator Timothy Vader with them. It is going to be one hell of a war for the tag team titles later tonight. We will find out for sure tomorrow night. Yeah, we will. I mean, I'm hoping I did it right. I was annoyed last week, so. All right, so the first matchup of the night, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Iron Man match. This is a #1 contenders match between the two former WCW World Cruiserweight Champions. The winner of the match will go on to the ArcherVer Slammiversary in just under 2 weeks' time now. Just under 2 weeks' time away until the Showcase of the Immortals goes live, baby. 3 rosters, 1 giant Clash of the Titans, championship matches all night long, years worth of storytelling, feuding, great people, conversations, and great times all being discussed. It is going to be one hell of a celebration. A year at the ArcherVerse. And I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. We're going to have a good time. But we got these two battling it out for that right to fight at the Showcase of the Immortals, the ArcherVer Slammiversary. So it is an Iron Man match. Whoever wins will be headed off to solidify themselves as gods. So here we go. It is go time. Let's go. Also, Archer, I'm excited to get signed here hopefully next week for the place to be at Twitch TV. TheArcherVer TV. Yeah, so as long as depending on what happens Thursday, you might even get a dark match Friday night, my friend. Don't forget, Friday night is the Archerverse Warzone live on YouTube. So if we get it done, then perhaps you won't get your in-ring debut until next week, and then we'll have to figure out what show you're being drafted to as well. Unless you have an idea of which show you'd like to be on. I mean, you can either be on for the regular season, because you're automatically added to the Archerverse NWA. That's not even anything to do with the regular season. So, but you can either join WCW Monday Nitro, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars, or the Archerverse Warzone on YouTube. Totally up to yourself.
So they can execute offense no matter what point the match
otherwise,
is in.
we will just go through the shows and see who needs somebody new and exciting added to the roster, and we'll place you on that roster. Up to yourself. In any case, here we go. Carino Farmer from the Garden of Eden in the middle of a cornfield from parts unknown, which is still weird, but very intriguing, is Carino Farmer. Makes you invest in him. He is a badass, a little bit deranged, even a little scary at times, but amazing. Amazing addition to the Archerverse roster, now wrestling for Vinny K over in the universe. Thank you to Christian Cool and the draft. That was a big loss to the Archerverse, actually. He was really taking off in the merchandise. But he's facing the former WCW World Cruiserweight Champion, the man that beat him for the title, actually. This is a grudge match, an Iron Man match. The winner will face whomever is the WCW World Cruiserweight Champion come the Archerverse Slammiversary in just under 2 weeks' time. So let's go. What are we waiting for? Without further ado, let's get her done. Carino Farmer, Maverick Jackson, let's go. Is that what Farmer looks like under the makeup? Is that what he looks like? Or what he did look like? Because he doesn't have hair now either, apparently. Perhaps a family member, who knows? From Team Cornhusk, used to be Cornhusk 007, as you can see, but he is now Team Cornhusk Show. He's a former two-time WCW World Cruiserweight Champion. Would love to march into the Archerverse Slammiversary full steam ahead, looking to regain that championship. But he's going to have to defeat the man that beat him for the championship first. Maverick the Dragon Jackson. One of the fastest rising and most formidable superstars to join the roster in quite some time. Fully expect this to be a high-octane matchup. It is an Iron Man match, so they have to score as many falls as possible over the course of 15 minutes. Whoever has the most falls by the end of the matchup will be the victor, and will earn the right to fight the champ at the Archerverse Slammiversary. Alright, now we gotta talk to Team Cornhusk Show. What have we said about setting shit on fire? Although this is a Vinny K show. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we should just have them set everything on fire after the show. We don't want to burn down the people. We do not want to set the people ablaze. Not tonight.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing 205 pounds, Maverick the Dragon Jackson.
Get ready, guys.
Maverick the Dragon Jackson
coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
Maverick Jackson and Carino Farmer have actually fought on 2 occasions. Once, as the champion, he defeated the up-and-comer.
Corey, what should we expect from
But the second time they met,
I expect him to come
Maverick
out of the
Jackson
gate
got
hot,
his
Cole.
redemption,
What I've been
his
told, he's
payback,
been
his revenge,
really
if you will,
concentrating on getting the advantage
and defeated
early.
the champion.
But of course, that's easier
So
said
they
than
are
done.
1-1. This is a rubber match of sorts. A rubber match with a kicker.
Look out. It's now time for the WWE Iron Man match.
We're at a
Here we
crossroads.
go, wrist lock.
Neither competitor's backing down here.
Farmer
Working
takes
for
the back of that
control.
knee down. A little more control.
Controlling the tempo.
Ooh, nice reversal by Jackson, though. Armbar
Ooh, what
takedown.
impact.
Farmer fights out of it, though.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about
Jackson
skill,
overpowering Farmer here.
determination, and power.
Referee get this action started.
Oh,
Nice
yes.
body shot, but
Into
Farmer
the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one
grabs a
competitor
hold, but
comes out
overpowered
ahead here.
again by Maverick Jackson, who just presses him against the turnbuckle again.
And here's the lockup.
Here we
Look
go
at these
again.
two.
Nice transition by
Jockeying for
Farmer.
position.
Yo,
Controlling the
snap
tempo
mare.
in
Nice
full control.
chin lock applied by Jackson.
Oh, that's the impact.
Knee right in the spine. And a
fighting
super
hard and
kick
it's
out of
paying
nowhere.
off.
Holy
He's
hell. A
looking
little bit of
relentless.
ground and pound by the Dragon.
Stomping down.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nice. That was almost a brainbuster the way he landed that suplex.
Gets him
Oh,
with a
nice
counter.
reversal body shot right to the liver by Carino Farmer.
Guys, I've talked with superstars who competed in Iron Man
Maverick
matches.
Jackson eats
Each
the
and every one of them
turnbuckle
said that there's almost
big
no
shoulders
preparing for the
to the
grueling
midsection
nature
by
of this
Farmer.
contest.
Jackson goes on the attack, but
showing
Farmer
much fight here.
reverses,
Yeah,
but another
absolutely
reversal by
out of it, Cole.
Jackson, and now Farmer's in the
Right in the
turnbuckle,
jaw. Ugh,
eating
what a
right
shot.
hands.
He's looking a little off balance.
Hey, we saw HBK
Oh,
absorb
just
much
about
more
fed
punishment
Farmer.
than this and go on
The
to win
turnbuckle
WrestleMania 12 Iron
aided
Man
himself
match.
for
So
his
who's to
efforts,
say
though.
he can't
Farmer
do the same?
back on the attack,
Oh, no.
and he
Quantity
has a
and flow.
hole in the
This might be-
throat, the esophagus.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
But a nice reversal. The Dragon fights back.
What a forearm.
Ooh, big forearm right to the jaw.
Had it scouted.
Ooh, went for another super kick. Farmer, though, evades that one.
That's how you take an opponent down.
Oh, sweeps the leg. That was dirty. I like it. I like it a lot. I like
If
it
you're
a
just
lot.
tuning in, this is Nitro.
It is bad. I want to be on both Nitro and Warzone because I can see myself on both platforms. I used to watch you. Oh yeah, of course I watched WCW. Good Lord, how could you not?
Big collision on the splash.
For
He's
83
struggling a
straight
bit here.
weeks, they were the number one
Getting beaten up out there,
wrestling
but
show
staying
on the
strong.
planet.
Yikes, that'll need a wait.
Can he score the
Sadly,
pin?
it wasn't because it was always a great show. It was just mostly
And
hype.
he kicks out.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that. to keep him
WWF had a better roster. Way better roster.
Right across the face.
But there was so much hype and rumors and discussions about people going back and forth between the company at the time. People kept tuning in.
Crush inverted.
And then
He's got
some
the
guys from the
shoulders down.
WWF actually did start going over,
Kicks
and
out
that
the
made
nick
people
of
tune in
time.
and stay
Tried for it
in,
early.
if you will. But yes,
Ooh, right
you know,
to the gut.
the Attitude Era will never be repeated, and that's not a terrible thing. The Attitude Era was overrated. The Attitude Era mostly
Can he make him pay?
revolved around the same 20 or so
He caught
people.
him slipping.
Everybody else was left in stupid segments
Bam!
or degrading segments, depending who you were. A bunch of stupidity.
Piercing.
The Attitude Era wasn't near as good as some people like to make it out to be at all. There were far better eras than the Attitude Era, but
Oh, trying to dislocate
because of
his
some of
shoulder.
the superstars that came out of that era and because of the hype, over the battles between WCW and WWF and the wrestlers going back and forth. It just was what it was.
This is where his opponent can really start
For instance,
to clean up. I
AEW,
expect him to pick up a handful of
even though
falls
they're
right
making
here.
a lot of the same mistakes, AEW is already a better company and roster than WCW was. It isn't yet a better show. They haven't got the writers yet. They don't have the direction. They don't have the direction for that.
Off
But
into the pin.
How in the world?
AEW is actually the better show already.
Ooh,
There's the kick. Second row.
followed by
Head to the pay window.
someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
There's two.
He has scored a fall late in the match.
Fall number one over.
Clothesline. Uh-oh. Look out.
Ooh, double-handed spine buster.
There's no telling the lengths these rivals will go to prove their
Wow.
superiority.
That was quick.
Clothesline.
What the hell?
And set him up.
Oh, big knee right to the face.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
He's taking.
Does anybody here
charge
watch AEW? I actually haven't watched
he's in
AEW in a
trouble
few
here.
weeks. AEW is one of those shows that,
He's one
because
step
of their
ahead there.
current trajectory,
Great
I
technical
just,
know-how on display.
it gets frustrating watching AEW, so I just have to stop watching it once in a while.
Downward spiral.
See
I
ya.
don't understand why there has to be so many people on the goddamn screen at one time constantly.
What impact.
You know? They have a lot of talent. Maybe they have too much talent at this point, actually, and they keep signing more people. I don't know how they expect us to invest. Oh, another pinfall by Carino Farmer. Wow. I don't know how they expect anybody to invest in any of their superstars.
Second row. Followed by. And just like that,
When there's so many people to watch all the time. I mean, who do you invest in? If there's 8 people constantly in your face on the screen, which one do you pick? You know what I mean? There's always multi-man situations.
You gotta wonder if he regrets
There's
kicking out. 2 count.
2-on-1, 3-on-1 beatdown. I mean, it's just...
Man.
Big reversal. Saw what he had in mind there.
Man, oh man. Distinko says, sorry, but I only watch The Archer.
Oh no.
Well, thank you, DC.
He's got him in trouble up on the top
I'll take that as a compliment.
Is
Yo!
that enough? For
Big
the win.
arm drag takedown from that top turnbuckle.
Easy kick out there. Remarkable.
No, I mean, I'm just like, I like AEW.
Uh-oh, in the clutches.
He's just about there. And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working.
Yeah, I'm not
instinct
hating
right
on
now, Cole.
AEW at all. I wish they would, yo, somebody squash that.
Look out. Ref get ready to raise his
Lil
hand.
Morty,
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
fist fuck yourself.
Just inches, millimeters from a 3 count.
But yeah, I like AEW. I'm just not willing to jump on the bandwagon that a lot of their, what I like to call cult fans are doing, and just
Clothesline.
making myself believe that they're the best wrestling company on the planet. That they are not.
Enough already.
They don't even have the best talent, but they have good talent. They have great talent, but they have no direction. They need better writers. I mean, even like everybody's marveling over the MJF CM Punk feud. First of all, they're not reinventing any wheels. I've seen far better promos with far better people than MJF and CM Punk.
And he got a near fall out of it.
CM Punk's great on the microphone. He's even better in the ring, but he has to have that partner to make the dance look elegant, and MJF just isn't it. MJF is so green. He always seems so cheeky and awkward in the ring and in promos and segments. I can't invest in MJF. He doesn't offer me anything interesting. What CM Punk said during their segment is actually kind of correct. He's a less famous Miz. Not even. The Miz is far better than he is.
He sees the moment.
A clubbing blow, Cole. That should
Oh, another pinfall by the Dragon.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Oh, super kick right to the face.
Well measured.
And another one. And look at this. Follows up with a release German suplex. That is absolutely savage.
And will this be it? I don't know how he keeps kicking out.
Still in it.
Farmer kicking out. Still in it to win it.
He's not going to like this.
And through our conversation, I actually lost track of who had more falls, if it's Farmer or Jackson at this point.
One more time.
Big kick to the kneecap. Ooh, he missed. It's like he had eyes in the back of his head. Farmer ducked it, evaded.
This could be it.
And he is choking the life out of the Dragon at the moment. Nice big body shot right to the sternum. Elbow to the face.
His face was turning all sorts.
Oh, but Farmer returns with one of his own.
Not looking good, guys.
Oh, Snake Eyes busted Maverick open.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Farmer on a tear here.
Look out.
Turn the lights out. Good night.
Cole, I think we all just witnessed the art of shredding a rival to pieces.
Another fall for Farmer.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Some big elbows to the side of the head.
Just
Jackson
carrying the opposition here.
scoops him up. Ooh, returns the favor. This time it is Farmer eating the turnbuckle.
Saw that one coming.
Ooh, nice reversal by Farmer. Big knee to the midsection and a lariat. Takes him right down to the canvas.
Look out. Can he put
Double-handed spine buster.
You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
Wow. So at this point, I'm going to have to go ahead and say that Carino Farmer is definitely ahead in the game at the moment.
Got him up high.
Look at this.
It could be nap time.
Is he?
I mean, Jackson's going to have one hell of a sore throat in the morning.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael. Lightning
Wow.
fast reflexes.
A reversal by Jackson. Upstairs he goes. He's going to fly.
Oh, look out.
Woo! Big flying elbow drop.
Should do it right there. No, he kicked out.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
It's about that time, gentlemen.
He's going for the pin. He gets a fall.
Another pinfall for the Dragon. Man, oh man, these guys are going to war here. I love it. Again, this is for a #1 contendership to the WCW World Cruiserweight Championship going into the TheArcherVer Slammiversary.
This could be over soon.
This is how you punish your opponent.
He knows he's in trouble.
Jackson stalking him. Another big kick to the knee. I mean, Jackson's going to have a hell of a sore throat, and the knee of Farmer may need to be looked at. He's taken 2 big super kicks to that knee. Jackson getting frustrated here.
And finds a counter. Clothesline. He's lining him up.
Farmer stalking him. There it is. Big double-headed spine buster.
He got it. What an Iron Man match.
Wow, Maverick Jackson actually outpointed him.
Iron Man matches are a test of wills and stamina.
I thought for sure Farmer had surpassed him in the pinfall count. Good Lord. What sucks about that is, I'm pretty sure if Farmer had got that pinfall, which he was going for, it would have been a tie game. That would have been tie match. Yeah, me too. Well, I think what would have happened there, Patrick, is I think if Farmer had got that pinfall, he might have tied it up.
Maverick, the Dragon Jackson.
Wow.
I mean, I thought Farmer had the edge, but clearly it was Jackson, not Farmer.
We're
But
at it each and every week.
what a match, though. I mean, they went
that's just
back
the
and
game,
forth.
folks.
They battered and bruised one another. They took
Great
each
action.
other to town. Wow. All right, so it is Maverick Jackson, the Dragon, that's going to be waltzing into the ArcherVer Slammiversary and facing whomever the WCW World Cruiserweight Champion is. At the time, the gold will be on the line at the Showcase of the Immortals. And up next, it is the Blueprint, Chase Coleman from Team Mad Chatty 3, taking on Eric Sinister, the Anarchist. And this is going to be one hell of a bloodbath because these two do not like each other one bit. Yo, Glanola! Man, oh man, did you ever come at a good time? I was actually, because I forgot to do it before I actually started the show, and I just really can't wait till the intermission. I had to take a potty break, but I was going to get the match started and hopefully be back by the time these guys are hitting the ring. That was amazing timing. It's like you felt the sensation. You're a beautiful man. You're better than finer than frogs, sir.
I was having difficulties trying to get everything hooked up.
Oh, were you?
So it took me longer to get on here than I thought I would.
Yo, well, you know what? I'm glad you're here. That is fantastic. I mean, not just because I get to go to the bathroom, but just because you're here. I appreciate it. Love it when you're here. So I'm just going to be a moment. Going to get these guys started. I was just saying, these guys have some bad blood, some rich history, and do not like each other. Their history goes back to the inception of the Archerverse when the Blueprint used to walk backstage, giving everybody icy stares, thinking he was all that, having a chip on his shoulder, and Eric Sinister was one of the first people to actually beat Chase Coleman down, if you remember. That was an interesting time. That was a very interesting time for Coleman, and it was one of those cool things because not only was he walking around with a chip on his shoulder and talking a lot of shit, he was backing it up. I mean, again, we always make fun of him because he's lost as many titles as he's won, but at the end of the day, the man can scrap it out. He can wrestle it out. He's not very good on the microphone, though. He is not very good on the microphone, though. So we can't give him that one. But I expect this to be a complete bloodbath. So we're going to get this matchup underway. The Blueprint, Chase Coleman versus the Anarchist, Eric Sinister. That is next. It is go time. Let's go. He can't beat Archer, so he isn't worth a fuck. Speaking of beat Archer, Team Curliti, the Savages, always... Every day I get emails. When can we join Archer's show? We want to whoop his ass. It's like, really? Yeah, y'all don't have enough on your plate winning titles over on WCW Monday Nitro? Got to go beat up Archer. Got to make threats. Challenges.
Well, you got to admit, that is fun to do.
You would say that, wouldn't you? You would say that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll get things going here. It's rock and roll time. It is go time. Let's go. The Blueprint versus the Anarchist. Let's go.
And hi, Bromer. Hi, Distinct Cone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Valhalla, weighing in at 250 pounds, Chase, the Blueprint, Coleman.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
Well, he definitely looks fired up for this one, wouldn't you say, Corey?
Yeah, he's definitely ready to get this one underway, Cole. He's not the only one. Would you listen to this crowd? Wow.
Okay, is that a little bit better for you, Cone? Yeah, it looks like full volumes.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Archer.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, it's so nice I shook it twice. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Can't get any more than that. You're playing with yourself.
And his opponent
I will not confirm or deny whether or not that happened.
weighing in at 220 pounds, Eric, the Anarchist, Sinister.
The Anarchist.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
Always impressive. We don't see a lot of the Anarchist. He's always over.
All over it.
I mean, he hails from Germany, so he spends a lot of time over in Germany and other parts of Europe. He wrestles over there still. He's a superstar over there, just like he is here in North America. Wins championship belts everywhere he goes, so we don't see a lot of the Anarchist, but when he is in the house, he almost always tears it down. It's going to be interesting, though, because he hasn't been around in a while. Chase Coleman has done nothing but improve.
The one thing about him, guys, is that he
Every
always
single
shows respect
match
for his opposition.
So it isn't the same Chase Coleman
thing to do,
that he wrestled many, many months ago.
Trying to knock your head
It
off
is a
your
new
shoulders.
Chase Coleman, a different Chase Coleman. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Sinister adapts to that, or if he's expecting the same Coleman to show up tonight that he fought before. Because, I mean, if that's his hopes, he might be in for a long night. I hope he packed a lunch.
Oh.
That is one hell of a creepy-looking stare. It's like he's looking right into your soul.
Well, you know, he may be.
You never know. All right, here we go. Coleman versus Sinister.
This should
Let's
be an
go.
incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires,
Nice transition by Sinister.
and an insatiable appetite to
Snapmare and
be number one.
chinlock applied here by
Guys,
the
Bowling
Blueprint
Green
Chase
better be
Coleman.
ready, because this match will be like no
Drives
other.
that knee
It's
right
come
into the
down to
spine.
a battle of attrition right now.
Working for control.
Sinister
Controlling the tempo.
reverses with a hammerlock here.
In full control.
Reverse hammerlock and side headlock. Full control by Coleman here, but now the Sinister tosses him to the ropes. Coleman very wisely hangs onto those ropes. Oh, elbow right to the face.
I'm impressed.
Elbow to the face.
Hooked up. And Michinoku driver.
Michinoku
Absolutely
driver by
planted.
Sinister.
Setting up.
The Anarchist.
A slap.
Man, oh man. Big elbow to the face and a bitch slap to follow.
Down with a brain buster. That'll scramble your brain.
I mean, that is insult to injury if I've ever seen it.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
A downward spiral. It's a vicious face buster is what it is. Get a little elevation on that, you got yourself a flatliner.
That'll sting.
All the way
Big
over.
power slam by Coleman.
Stomping. Ouch.
Yo, M for Sons, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to episode number 216 here at the Archerverse, my friend. WCW Monday Nitro. We're on the road to the ArcherVer Slammiversary. This is the second matchup of the night.
Kick right to the midsection.
We just come off of a fantastic Iron Man match.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. Great agility there.
Coleman with a big body shot. That was a nice liver shot there to Eric Sinister.
Great evasion.
Back body drop, but Coleman hangs onto that top rope. And back in he comes the hard way.
A-frame.
Yo, M for Sons, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. How you doing tonight?
Drop kick.
Ooh, nice armbar takedown by Sinister. And Coleman struggling here a little bit. He's fighting back though. Reversal by Coleman.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good.
Oh, he gets caught with a lariat. Back down to the canvas goes Chase Coleman.
Not looking good
Oh,
right
they
now.
take out the referee. Nice.
Uh-oh. In position. Look out. Here it comes.
Sinister setting him up. Oh, double drop kick.
Brutality starting to show on him. He's lost much of his
Launches
early confidence.
Coleman into the
He's looking for
turnbuckle. That's gotta hurt.
win. And the kick out.
Just needs to do
I have
more
not
damage.
watched Raw tonight, no.
Across the shoulder.
Wow. Jumping DDT by Coleman. How was Raw? Or is it still airing? It might have just ended not too long ago. No, I didn't see it yet, though. I still haven't watched SmackDown from last week.
Toss to the outside. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's
Nice
count.
evasion by Sinister. Gets out of the way of that big kick.
Another reversal.
But Coleman back on the attack. Nice reversal again by Sinister, though.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Back into the squared circle we go.
You know, that's one of the big mistakes people will keep making, and you know, they get
He's
so
going
they're
to the top
dominating,
rope.
then all of a sudden they'll let up, give them a chance to come back on it.
Yeah.
Oh, not so bad.
Holy shit. A flying lariat. And Sinister bowled over by Chase Coleman. What is he doing? Holy Jesus Christ. That was a drop kick right to the side of the head.
It is
Absolutely vicious.
He's in full
And another jumping DDT. Oh, look at this.
headlock applied. Look at this athleticism.
What a show off. What a show off.
Uh-oh.
Looks like Eric Sinister did exactly what I was afraid he might do. He is underestimating Chase Coleman because he has beat Coleman before.
Oh, right up there.
Oh, Chase Coleman returns the favor from earlier.
You guys take
And he is tuning up the band here.
tuning up the band.
Oh, shit, right to the chops.
Nasty one right to the chest. Avoiding trouble. And look at this. Oh my goodness. That puts him in total
Brain
control.
buster.
Cover.
And Chase Coleman down and out. That might be it, folks. He landed pretty hard on the back of his neck there. Yes, sir, that is it. That is all. That was a fantastic matchup. As back and forth as you can ask, both gentlemen came ready to go.
Maybe the biggest win of that young man's
But the winner
career.
of the match.
Hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Oh, look at this. We might have a little show of respect here. A little show of sportsmanship, perhaps.
And
Yes,
a great
we
show of
do.
respect. Tremendous
The Blueprint
sportsmanship.
and ND.
Gotta love
Eric
it.
Sinister. Eric Sinister being given his props by Chase Coleman. You always like to see good sportsmanship between competitors. And that was a great contest. And Eric Sinister, as always, showed up to impress and picks up the big W as we continue the road to the ArcherVer Slammiversary. What a matchup. All right, let's see what is next. Let's see what's next, Glenola. What's going down? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Sinister's going soft. Not too long ago, Coleman would have extended his hand and Sinister would have made him eat it.
Oh, yeah, or he wouldn't have extended his hand at all. The reason why Eric Sinister beat him up the first time, he didn't beat him up this time. He might have beat him. Actually, I would actually like to see them run that back. Maybe a steel cage match or a Hell in a Cell or something, because I'm telling you, Coleman, because let's be real here, Eric Sinister annihilated Coleman the first time they fought. That time.
Oh, definite.
That was a pretty even matchup, man. They went back and forth. That was a lot of fun to watch. And so was the first match of the night, that Iron Man match. Anybody that just came to the show, if you haven't seen the first match of the night, go watch the Iron Man match at the beginning of the show. Phenomenal. It was so good at one point. We're all talking while we're watching the show. We literally started losing track of who had the most falls because we were just that invested watching what was going on. It was awesome. So, but yeah, so up next, looks like Cody Rhodes, who has a date with Destiny in the main event of the evening tonight. He's been on a rip as of late, climbing the ranks in singles competition, and about 2 weeks ago, he actually challenged Kurt Jordan for a shot at the WCW World Championship. However, Gabrielle Michaels got to Kurt Jordan first and ended up stripping him and dethroning him. So Gabrielle Michaels, now the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes likely has something to say about that. He has yet to have his title shot. He's going to want that title shot, and he is getting that title shot tonight in the main event of the evening against Gabrielle Michaels. But that said, I don't want to put words in his mouth. Let's find out what Cody Rhodes has to say, because he clearly wants to address the fans about something, Glenola. What do you think about Cody Rhodes anyways? Do you have any favorite Cody Rhodes moments? Are you a Cody Rhodes fan at all?
Not a huge Cody Rhodes fan. I respect the heritage, he has with his brother, his father, but I just think he's the weak link of the family.
I don't necessarily disagree, and it's not because Cody Rhodes isn't a good wrestler. It's because I don't think he has the same amount of charisma as his father and his brother had, number one. Number two, he doesn't have that aggressive nature that his father and brother had. And it's just... Now, I will say this, and it might be an unpopular opinion. I fucking loved the shit out of the Stardust character. I thought he brought a little aggression into that character. He had so many good moments, and I thought that he dropped the ball. They should have put the title on him. Not the WWE title, but the Intercontinental title should have went to Stardust. They could have done a lot with that character, and they should have had a better feud with him and Goldust at the time. It's funny because I don't think he actually liked the Stardust character, but I'll be honest, that was his best.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but it was his best gimmick, man. That was his best gimmick. He actually showed some potential in that gimmick. So I don't understand.
I agree with you. But yeah, from what I've heard, he hated it.
Yeah, I know he did. He hated that gimmick. Absolutely hated it. It was crazy. It was a brilliant gimmick. Brilliant gimmick. It was and I thought the whole thing was supposed to be to mock Goldust. I thought that's why I don't know if I was right or wrong. They never really confirmed or denied that, but so and then all of a sudden they're pairing them up in tag teams and making them faces, and I'm like, what are you doing? Yo, you're going the wrong way. You're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, I love Goldust.
Right?
I think that's one of the greatest wrestling gimmicks ever.
Oh,
really.
Jesus, yes. One of the best heel characters. The feuding alone with The Undertaker was phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, Goldust.
Oh, yeah. Well, the feud with, oh, man, I forgot his name. Pillman. Bryant Pillman.
Oh, now there's a dude we lost too soon. I mean, we lost many dudes too soon.
Definitely.
Many dudes too soon. But Bryant Pillman, the loose cannon, Dude, that guy was a future champion.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was a future
Goldust,
champion.
Pillman, which, if I recall, ended because of Pillman's passing.
Well, yeah, it did.
But, that was an amazing...
Remember
rivalry there.
No, it really was. You're definitely not wrong about that. Remember the Pillman Stone Cold Steve Austin feud?
Yeah, that was pretty good, too. Yeah.
That was fun. Remember, because he brought a gun to the house.
Yeah.
Pillman did.
I will have to say, as much as I love Goldust, I think for just pure aggression, Black Rain was the best of.
Black Rain. That actually wasn't terrible, was it? It was actually kind of fun.
No.
I mean, it wasn't.
He had that aggression that Goldust really didn't have.
No. Goldust was more the mental mind warfare type of dude. He got aggressive in the ring, but he never really got aggressive on the microphone like Black Rain did.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Black Rain. I thought that was genius.
Yeah.
And I liked the hat.
I did too.
I liked the hat he had and everything. It was almost like a combination of Goldust and the Undertaker type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
In a way. I mean, that's how I would describe it personally.
Yeah. Though one thing I always wanted to see, and they never did that I know of, would have been Goldust and Al Snow teaming up. I mean, Goldust and Head. What would have been better?
Yeah, you know what I was just thinking? We're taking a long time to get to this Cody Rhodes segment. So what I'm going to do is, while this segment is on, I'm just going to grab a drink and I'm going to say screw the intermission later, because we've taken, 5 or 6 minutes now talking about the history of Cody Rhodes. So I will skip the intermission tonight, and I will just get a drink while the segment is running, and Glenola can talk you through the segment.
Well,
and
actually,
that way
I'm going to have to go silent for a little bit. I got to take some medication.
Yeah, we don't want to listen to that. But I'll get this segment going, and I'll go grab myself a beverage, and then, like I said, we're just going to skip the intermission tonight because we've already taken enough time talking about the history of Cody Rhodes and some of our favorite moments with Dustin Rhodes. So I'm going to grab a drink right now during this segment instead of taking the usual intermission break, and we're just going to go right through to the end of the show.
Alrighty, well, and I'll be right back.
All right, that sounds good. So I'll get everything started. Let's get Cody Rhodes out of the ring and see what he's got to say, but I guarantee you this has everything to do with the main event, one way or another. I could be wrong, most likely not, but we are definitely going to find out. Let's get Cody Rhodes out to the ring. So without further ado, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Gotta respect the effort.
Confidence is good. Arrogance is not. Walking a fine line there. One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
Okay. Gotta respect the effort.
Here's something we didn't count on.
Wonder what this is about.
He ain't messing around.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
That's the kind of stuff that will drive a superstar a little crazy.
Bad blood is a-boiling. And we're off. Pride comes before the fall. Better watch it. Gotta like that attitude.
All right, go time. Nice hot coffee. Gabrielle Michaels out to the ring. No surprise there. I'm going to ignore what you just said now because it isn't worth listening to, he says. Gabrielle Michaels clearly not impressed by Cody Rhodes.
A lot of resilience on display.
Don't do anything stupider than you usually do.
Hard to finish anything around this place. No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
Michaels way ahead in the battle of the verbiage. If this thing actually makes it, Cody Rhodes getting slaughtered on the microphone here.
Uh-oh. Somebody seems a little cocky. Very well put.
There's no point in us having a match. It'd be too unfair for you. Cody Rhodes clearly thinks he can easily walk through the WCW World Champion.
Showing the proper respect.
Oh! Just about decapitated him. Nice drop toe hold.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring. Headlock.
Oh, big sucker punch right in the eyeball.
Eludes the attack. Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Michaels getting some payback now.
Damaging blow.
Oh, and returns with another clothesline.
This one is over.
Yeah, the referee just had no other choice.
Gabrielle Michaels wants to tear the head right off of the shoulders of Cody Rhodes, and he'll get his chance in the main event of the evening. All right, next match of the night. Alexa Bliss returning from injury that she suffered at the hands of Annabelle when Annabelle was still on the roster. Tonight she's facing Jenny Black from Team Soul Embers. And Alexa Bliss is going to have a lot of frustrations to take out. And of course Jenny Black, the former tag team partner and current tag team partner in SCW and DPW, but here at the Archerverse they are not tag team partners, they are individual competitors. But tonight Alexa Bliss going to take her frustrations out from the beating she took from the hands of Annabelle out, or hopefully that is the plan, on her tag team partner Jenny Black. That is the next matchup. Jenny Black is of course the WCW Women's World Champion, so if Alexa Bliss is able to beat Jenny Black tonight, she will walk into the Archerverse summer... Jesus, I don't even know the name of my own show. Wow. The Archerverse Slammiversary in just under 2 weeks' time and face Jenny Black again, and this time it would be for the WCW World Women's Championship.
Alexa is as crafty and mean as they come.
So a lot on the line here tonight for Alexa Bliss, returning from injury, looking to make a statement, and as an added bonus, if she wins, she will get a title shot at the ArcherVer Slammiversary. So let's go without further ado. It is Alexa Bliss versus Jenny Black. Let's go. It is go time.
Five feet of fury.
And here we go.
The following contest.
The fiendish Alexa Bliss.
One fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio.
After 3 weeks of inactivity, after taking a beating
Your heart, break your jaw, and
at
you'll
the hands
still
of
find yourself
Annabelle,
stalking her social media pages.
when Alexa Bliss was still on the ArcherVerse roster, fighting for the ArcherVerse Women's United States Championship. She came out on the losing end and was on the shelf with an injury. And here we are 3 weeks later. She is no longer on the ArcherVerse roster. She was traded to WCW Monday Nitro. And tonight she faces Jenny Black from Team Soul Embers, the partner of Annabelle in SCW and DPW. And here comes the reigning, defending, undisputed Women's WCW World Champion.
And from the other side of darkness, one half of the Asian Nightmare, Jennifer Black.
The Asian
WWE
Nightmare.
is ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Oh, good Lord, Glenola. You've been hanging around Christian Cooligan, haven't you? Fondling the no-no square. Delivers a nutter.
When it comes to her in-ring game,
How rude.
she really is about as fearless as they come.
But she better
How
be careful, Michael.
rude.
Sometimes a fearlessness that great can lead to trouble.
Take that. Now again, this is a non-title contest. The championship is not on the line, but contendership for the championship very much on the line.
As crafty and mean as they come.
Ooh, nice headlock takedown by the champion.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. Rightfully so. Bowling Green has been buzzing ever since this match was announced.
Ooh, good Lord, downward spiral by Jenny Black, but the leg caught by Alexa Bliss. Dragon screw leg whip.
Well-measured strike.
And a big kick to the chest. Alexa Bliss now in control. Ooh, that was
You can pick
vicious.
up your teeth in the third row.
Forearm right across the back of the
Forearm
neck.
right across the back of the head.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
Surfboard leg breaker.
Drives the
She scores big
edge
with
of
the
her
counter.
feet right into the back of the legs of Jenny Black.
Target acquired and destroyed.
Wow, look at this.
Packages could be
Small package by Bliss. Nice reversal. And got a 2 count out of it. Wow.
well scouted reversal there.
Nice chop block takedown by Jenny Black. And some ground and pound by the champion here.
Attack.
Such aggression.
Ruthless aggression by the Asian Nightmare.
Oh, what's it going to be?
And a snap
Very
suplex
powerful hat suplex.
takes the former women's champion down hard to the canvas. Whoa!
Dump to the outside.
Wow!
Oh, tope con hilo.
That was awesome.
Good Lord. Jenny Black with a show of athleticism there. But Alexa Bliss, no walk in the park. She is back on the attack. But the women's champion drops her right into her knees. The ArcherVer realizes he is dreaming and wakes up in time for the Wolfman to launch the pack line.
What does Alexa
It's
Bliss need
all
to do now?
over for the
needs to turn the tide
ArcherVer.
here.
What the hell? Is that what we're calling his finishing move, the pack line?
Wow, she turned that one around.
I did not know this.
This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
This is information the host of The Most must know.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Oh, flatliner.
Planning meets execution. Things do not.
Yes, sir, that is it. That is all. The campaign of Alexa Bliss to walk into the ArcherVer Slammiversary and face the Women's World Champion has been thwarted. The return did not go so well for Alexa Bliss. Jenny Black on point and took Alexa Bliss to school.
That was a great match, Archer.
Well, it was a great match for Jenny Black anyways. I mean, Alexa Bliss looked good in a few spots, but for the most part, that was a one-sided beatdown by the WCW Women's World Champion right there. So,
yeah, but you gotta admit, Alexa Bliss will look good no matter what.
Now, here's the problem with that. Jenny Black has been an absolutely dominant champion, and as of right now, there is no clear-cut #1 contender for Jenny Black heading into the ArcherVer Slammiversary, which is just a little less than 2 weeks away.
Oh, there's an easy solution
It's
to
a
that,
wee
Archer.
bit of a problem.
Nice, easy solution to that.
Well,
Called an elimination chamber.
Elimination Chamber. That's not a terrible idea. A women's that would only be the second time ever, because we have had a women's elimination chamber.
I know.
We have had one back in the inception. So this would be the second ever women's elimination chamber for #1 contenders. That Glenola, I think you're onto something there. All right, next matchup of the night. Look at this. We got the Soul Man Jay Simmons jumping into action. He's, of course, looking to head into the ArcherVer Slammiversary with some momentum and garner himself a championship shot. But Jake the Snake Roberts looking to derail that agenda and sneak into the title picture himself. It's been a hot minute since Jake the Snake Roberts was in the title picture. Actually, it's been a hot minute since he's been in the ring. We haven't seen Jake the Snake in a little over 2 weeks. The last time we saw him, he was winning a triple threat match with a DDT to the Blueprint Chase Coleman, if you remember. That was a couple of weeks ago, so it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And tonight, he takes on the Soul Man. This is interesting. The Snake versus the Soul Man. Glenola, what do you think?
Well, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm a huge Jake the Snake fan. I think he's an amazing wrestler. I'm just not sure he's willing to do what it takes to take out Jay Simmons. I mean, Simmons is crazy enough to throw people off of semi-trailers 4 times.
Yeah.
You know,
he's got a mean streak for sure.
Have that the willingness to go to that level.
I mean, we do know that Jake the Snake can be a savage himself. He's tough as nails, great wrestler, but does he still have that ruthless aggression that will be necessary to defeat the Soul Man Jay Simmons? The arch nemesis of Team Christian Cool, by the way.
I'm sure Damien's hungry about this time of day, Byron.
Well, I knew Jay Simmons had some good tastes.
Jake the Snake with Damien in tow.
What a sick,
just waiting to unleash that giant beast.
Human being Jake Roberts is. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, a master of mind games.
All right, here we go. His opponent, a multiple-time champion in singles competition and tag team competition.
Hey, Archer, we'll talk later about Wolfman.
Yes.
I got a few ideas.
Oh, you do? Excellent. I love it when people have ideas for their characters.
And some of the stuff that's already been built on.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
Just kind of the progression.
And Bromer, by the way, says he will third Glenn's motion.
Soul Man
So it looks like we're going to have
Here we go.
ourselves
This is
the
match
second
a lot
ever
of these people came to see tonight. And with
Women's
good reason,
Elimination
Michael.
Chamber
This has been
matchup.
brewing for quite some time.
The Soul Man, Jay Simmons from Team J Negative Gaming. It is all love, baby.
And yeah, you can open. So what you can do is open up the pay-per-view with the second ever women's, elimination chamber, and then have the championship that night.
Well, that would be difficult to
I'd
do
be
to
remiss if I didn't at least
accomplish
mention the high
unless we
level
had
of
a
respect
dark
with which he
match.
competes.
And it really is so refreshing, Michael.
Wouldn't be
I wish
unheard of,
more
Archer.
superstars had the
We would
same
have,
level of
yeah, but I don't
respect
want to have the
that he clearly
championship
has.
matchup in a dark match. So what I would probably do is have the matchup prior to the ArcherVer Slammiversary. That way we already have the contender going in. That would make more sense. That would make more sense, I think.
I was just thinking about Wolfman's premiere, having an elimination chamber and then a battle royale.
The Soul Man dazzling the audience before he sets to dazzle them in the ring. As we know he's very capable of, one of the best wrestlers today.
And I gotta say, I kind of like this
This will
entrance,
surely be a true...
for Soul Man.
Yeah, it was a better one. I agree.
It could be nap time. And now it's Jake the Snake Roberts. And here's Jake the Snake Roberts
Ooh,
controlling the tempo.
nice
Jake
reversal
Roberts
and another
making the
reversal
move,
by Roberts. We got
controlling the tempo,
some chain
working
wrestling
for
going on here.
control.
Going on a
And
chin
now
lock
here's
applied,
Jake
but look at this. The
Roberts
Snake right
working
back to
for
his
control,
feet.
controlling the
Wow,
tempo.
these guys are really putting on a show here.
Working for control.
Nice headlock takedown. Now
And
this
now
is a
it's Jake
wrestling match,
Roberts
folks. Look at
controlling
this.
the tempo.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Archer. The Snake is an awesome technical wrestler,
Oh, yeah.
but he can stand toe-to-toe with the Roughnecks.
Oh, that'll make your legs numb. Quick pin attempt here. Very
Look at that. Quick pin attempt. Yo, Christian Cool.
He showed up here tonight for a fight.
I
and
know,
that's
right?
exactly
They are
what we
louder than
seeing.
usual and drowning out Archer and Glenola because your volume's
Now
not
with a
working.
vertical suplex. That
Because
will
I'm
get your
listening to
attention.
the broadcast, and we sound just fine.
Piercing. Double axe handle.
Silly Christian Cool.
Stomping away.
He probably let Monkey Prime mess with his system again.
Boom, right in the foot.
A menacing onslaught from Jake the Snake.
Got his headset and his volume all screwed up.
On display.
And, hey, Cool, I hope you're having a great day.
We are not acknowledging Cool till he gets his ass on the broadcast.
This is true.
No acknowledgement. He's teasing the fans, teasing the army.
Oh my goodness. Good night.
It's like, look, I'm here, but I'm not going to chit-chat with you. I'm just going to keep typing letters.
I think he's he's raiding the
decision there, Michael.
concession stand. That's what he's doing.
Acknowledge me.
Quick pin, can he do it? There's the kick out by Jake.
Wow,
Roberts.
one count only.
Not yet. Too early.
These guys are really going back and forth. This has been a great matchup so far. Yo, there he is. The coolest cat in town from the Coolverse. He is Christian Cool, the co-host with the most. Finally, back in the hot seat where he belongs. What's going on today, buddy?
Yeah, I really think Monkey Prime has the video settings set up. I go to turn on the stream, I'm trying to watch you guys, and just through the entrance, Michael Cole was out talking the Archerverse.
That was weird.
It's
Holy
terrible.
crap.
I don't know how the hell you guys got drowned out by the fucking
Gotta be agonizing
Vinny
for the
Case
arm.
commentary.
It's because Vinny
I'm
K's an
surprised Archer
asshole.
got drowned out by anybody.
Holy shit.
Looks like
Nice
Jake
big
Roberts is starting to
roundhouse
stumble.
kick right to the side of the head.
Strategy has
He
to
almost
be
delivered a
mix
jump
move.
spinning roundhouse kick earlier, but Jake ducked under it. Got nailed with that one, though. Man, this has been one hell of a matchup. Did you see the beginning of this match, Cool?
Yeah, I've been watching the
This is a
entire
big
match.
risk for
Yeah,
the
it's been
type
fantastic.
incoming.
Some really great chain wrestling going on in the beginning. Now they're just getting down and dirty.
Jake shakes off a tap
Now
like
they're
that
getting
in
down
his
and
sleep.
dirty.
I mean, I'm not trying to be biased, but I'd really appreciate if Jake the Snake would land a few punches on that guy.
right in the face. Wow! Yo, he actually won with the Soul Slam. Yo! He never wins with that.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Wow. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've seen him win with that move. Wow, congratulations to Team J Negative Gaming. A big victory for the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, as we head into the ArcherVer Slammiversary. He's going to be looking to reach for a brass ring and solidify himself as one of the gods at the Showcase of the Immortals. We'll see what happens with that. We'll have to stay tuned and pay attention and see what happens with the Soul Man in the near future.
And there was no question about that one.
This is one of those wins you don't forget anytime soon.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
Man,
wow.
This guy's a chump.
He's a chump.
He's a chump. So I got some complaints.
Awesome.
I have a list of grievances, if you will.
Well, let's hear them grievances before Johnny Wrestling, Fat Lad, and the Wolfman get out here and kick off the championship rounds.
All right, so my grievances. One, you had an unsolicited, unscheduled Cruiserweight Championship tournament.
I knew we were going to
Did not involve the Iceman.
Well, no. Oh, shit, he is a 205, but he's not on Nitro anymore. He couldn't have been in the tournament.
All right, I take back that grievance. But you had an unscheduled tournament.
It's Bromer's fault. It's all Bromer's fault. I was just sitting back. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Glenola that day, even yesterday. Talking to a couple. I was minding my own business, just doing what Archer does, and all of a sudden, Bromer decides we need to have some airtime. We need to get some content going. He told me to get off my lazy ass before he slams me in the face with a band hammer and figure out something. So I came up with the tournament, and it was a fantastic tournament, by the way. I don't know if you went back and watched the VOD or watched the show, but my God, it was amazing. I'm not even shitting. That was an awesome tournament.
No chance in hell that Bromer gave you that pep talk.
It's K-Back. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to episode number 216 here at the ArcherVerse. WCW Monday Nitro. We're just about to hit the championship rounds, which is the last 3 matches of every show. They are championship matches, and we will give you a chance to earn some ArcherVerse bucks by betting on those matches if you want to. I mean, I don't know what you do and don't know about the ArcherVerse, but it is the championship round, so either one of the mods are going to have to fill you in, or you're going to have to wait till later to find out, because it is go time for the championship rounds. But thank you for the follow. How you doing? How you living? Are you excited for the holidays?
Hey,
but most importantly,
I'm just happy that we are being followed by It's K-Back instead of Ryback.
Instead of Ryback,
I would be a little sad.
Instead of Ryback. Speaking of Ryback, he signed himself a contract, I see.
To what?
Oh, I'll just let you research that one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll let you research that one.
I can confirm I'm not Ryback.
We are happy you are not right. You know what, though? Before all the bullshit that he did, like when he was Meathead from NXT and shit, fuck, he was good. He had so much promise and potential. He was a big guy that can actually fucking wrestle, and he was a tank. He could go, like he didn't gas out in his matches. He was like a modern version of the Ultimate Warrior without actually having the Ultimate Warrior in a ring. And in my opinion, he fucked it all up. He fucked it all up. It wasn't even WWE's fault for once.
No, Ryback's an idiot.
They tried to serve. Oh my God, he fucking annoys me. They got behind Ryback. The crowd got behind Ryback. They were pushing him. I mean, he would have been champion, man. He would have been champion. And then he suddenly gets this attitude, chip on his shoulder, and he's better than everybody else, and he deserves more money and more. Oh my God! Like
I love watching Ryback.
Did he? Yeah, me too. Me too. He was exciting to watch.
Be in the camp that says I never cared for Ryback.
Oh, see, I did. He was the next big thing, and he fucked it all up by being an asshole. By being an asshole. I mean, where did
see, here's the thing. Ultimate Warrior looked badass. He was badass. And
Ryback needed a better gimmick.
But Ryback, I hated the gimmick. Feed me more. It was so cheesy. I just couldn't get into it. He might as well have been doing Saturday morning cartoons.
I mean, if he had a better because again, he was a big dude that could actually really wrestle. So if he had a better gimmick, yeah, I didn't like the feed me more bullshit either.
No.
But
he could have been the next Batista. He could have been the next Batista.
See, here's an unpopular opinion. I never liked Batista.
What?
I never liked Batista.
I liked Batista.
What was to like? What did he do what did he do that was groundbreaking for a big guy? What did he do?
He wasn't. Okay, I'll say that he wasn't groundbreaking.
No, that was my problem. He to me he was like Ryback. They both had the same issue actually, except for Batista wasn't exactly an asshole. He did have a bit too much of an ego, but he wasn't an asshole like Ryback. That was the difference. Ryback's an asshole. Hence how did he not notice that they were pushing him and that he would have got that big money contract eventually? He had to push for it right then and there.
Well, maybe. Then he beat up CM Punk, and then that was all she wrote after that.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, why did that happen? But all right, I'm gonna get the betting. While we're talking about this, I'm going to open up the betting lines for the first championship match, and actually, I'll get the video production to cue that up. Oh, apparently I have to issue funds from last night. There we go, done. There we go.
It's K-Back says he's more of a Paul Heyman guy.
You're a Paul Heyman guy?
I can respect that.
Oh well, I love Paul Heyman, except he don't wrestle. All right, will Alan Severn retain his title?
Well, of course, Cool likes Paul Heyman.
Oh, how can you not like Paul Heyman? One of the genius minds of the business. I mean, between him and Vince McMahon, they took ECW in a small little ass building and got it so over that it exploded nationwide. Right? I mean, and the things they've done together. You know? It's amazing. Paul Heyman's awesome. Paul Heyman is awesome. He'll go down as the best manager of all time, even above Bobby the Brain Heenan eventually. Eventually, as long as he sticks with the business and keeps on the current trajectory, all he has, you know what he needs to do? So here's the thing. He'll never be as good as Paul Heyman. He is Paul Heyman. He'll never be as good as Christian. Holy fuck, I'm reading the chat now. He'll never be as good as Christian Cool, because Christian Cool is a far better co-host with the most. Anyways, let's back that truck up. Beep, beep, beep.
Are you alright? Have you had your meds today?
I need some meds. So he'll never be as good.
Too much to drink.
Too much to drink. So he'll never be as good as Bobby the Brain Heenan if he doesn't do commentary. He needs to, at some point, take a back seat to managing and being out there in the squared circle with and being an advocator, and he needs to get on the microphone and commentate. If he can pull that off for at least a few years, which I actually think that will happen, but if he can pull that off, he will go down as being the best man behind any man as far as managerial goes and talent. Not to mention he's a genius for the business to begin with. Like, he's just amazing, Paul Heyman.
Well, I don't think he'll beat the Brain. I mean, the Brain's one of the greatest ever. And that's just for a pure manager.
But Paul Heyman has done more than Bobby the Brain Heenan for the business as a whole. But like I said, if he
manager,
and he was great on
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer.
Yeah, he's the greatest manager. I'm sorry.
Paul Bearer was pretty fun to watch. I don't know if he was the best manager or not. That might be a little bit of a biased opinion. I love Paul Bearer, though.
Yeah.
Love
either
Paul Bearer.
Or maybe Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Oh, by the way, the betting lines are open. If you guys want to try and earn some ArcherVer's bucks, go ahead and bet on this match. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Fat Lad, Mitchell Vaughn from the Doghouse, Team Dogface, or is it going to be Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, or does the Wolfman from Team Glenola retain his championship? Who's going to win? You've got, a little over 3 minutes to make your bets, but it is go time for the championship betting rounds. It is also go time for the first matchup in the championship rounds for the WCW World Pure Wrestling Championship. It is a triple threat matchup. Mitchell Vaughn, Johnny Gargano, and Alan Severn, the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Pure Wrestling Champion. Let's go. Christian Cool, Glenola, it is go time.
I will put 5,000 Archer points that Alan Severn will not retain his title.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
The following contest is a triple threat match.
Christian's loyalty
It is for the WCW Pure Wrestling Championship.
The only reason Johnny Gargano is in this matchup and still on the roster is because he had one contendership for the championship. So if Gargano somehow wins the title here tonight, he actually takes the title to the ArcherVerse, and he'll be a double champion and be the only person on the roster that will have a championship belt from Vinny K's universe and the ArcherVerse at the same time. I just couldn't screw Gargano out of his championship shot. Plus, Christian Cool and I are big Johnny Gargano fans, so he probably would have ostracized me.
Well, he's going to be definitely hold the name Johnny Champion when it's all said and done.
Well, he's going to leave a champion no matter what happens in this matchup because he's already the ArcherVerse light heavyweight world champion, but... And here comes the former
Fat Lad.
He does. And Fat Lad held that championship for quite some time. He would love to reclaim the gold here for the second time in his career. But he's going to have to go on a man that's been on a mission. The Wolf has been howling at the moon for quite some time and been on an absolute tear. Has the WCW World Pure Wrestling Champion Alan Severn. And Christian Cool and I were talking about that just a short spell ago. That since the ArcherVerse 2.0 took off, Alan Severn has been on a path of destruction like never before.
Guys, and say that we will be crowning a new champion at the end of this.
And I mean, now he's champion.
There's no
and now he's champion.
Walking out of here without his title. It's just not happening.
In singles,
I think he's on the roids.
I think he's on the roids. He's on the monkey juice.
Sip, sip.
So, Christian Cool, you missed a conversation earlier about, a couple things. There's the ArcherVerse NWA piece, and then there's, of course, the piece about we have no clear-cut number one contender for the Women's WCW World Championship going into the ArcherVerse Slammiversary. So, Glenola and Bromer think that we should have ourselves a number one contendership Women's Elimination Chamber matchup, which, by the way, would only be the second time in ArcherVer's history that the women got inside of a chamber.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about
Here comes the champion.
Introducing the champion from Chicago,
that'd be the
Illinois, weighing in
Battle
at
Royale, but do it
255
properly,
pounds.
and make them fight it out. Not throw each other over the top rope, but actually last one standing.
Of course, the title is on the line.
Yeah, like a six-man eliminator.
If history is made here tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for the match itself.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just as good, if not better.
We can always take a vote on it. And look at that golden belt around Alan Severn's waist. That's the first time since he was the Impact Hardcore champion way back in Inception. That title doesn't even exist anymore. That's his first championship. And, I mean, you're going back a year. It was the Iceman Christian Hart that took that title from Alan Severn, actually. And then Jay Simmons took it from the Iceman Christian Hart. And they had a bit of a rivalry over that title. I mean, those two were going to war.
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
And we've seen the champ deliver in the clutch before, but
it's Bromer's fault. He made me.
Be as critical a scenario as he's ever experienced.
But like you said, Cole, he seems to shine in high-pressure situations.
Oh, and then the ArcherVer's NWA piece.
Is about as high pressure as I think it's
so
gotten for the
Mr.
champ.
T and I got talking about the ArcherVer's NWA and how it went from a bi-weekly show, and then I snuck it back in as a weekly show after we shut down Super Saturday Showdown. But because the bi-weekly thing went so well when we had that, and of course it always goes well when we do it weekly, so what we're going to do is 1 week we're going to do the ArcherVer's NWA on Twitch. The next week we're going to do it as live content on YouTube. So we'll have a weekly show with the ArcherVer's Warzone and a bi-weekly with the ArcherVer's NWA, and then of course the other shows remain unchanged because they're not leaving and going anywhere. But so for a little extra content and to keep the YouTube channel building, and of course I'm going to start promoting the YouTube channel and even giving it a boost here and there. Start getting some more viewers and more people checking out the channel.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. What's going to happen now?
Ooh, sit-down pile driver by the champion. Oh, look at that. Big bicycle knee right to the jaw of the champion by Fat Lad.
No! Someone call the orthodontist.
He's in control.
And Mason
another
has
one.
Joined the Scald Army.
Oh, what a combo!
Sorry?
Oh, a flying forearm on the mark.
That's what it said. It popped up. It said Masons joined the Scald Army.
Oh. Awesome.
It was very weird.
Well, that's another
That is weird.
example of Johnny Gargano always
That is
having
very,
his
very
opponent
weird.
Well scouted.
This could mean
Do you have a Scald Army?
I do not have a Scald Army. I believe there was something
Are you
like
holding
that
back on me, Archer? What are you not telling me now?
There was something of that sort on Discord, though, wasn't there? Or something like that? I don't know.
How impressive was that reversal?
I don't know. I'm gonna look.
clotheslines. Good Lord. So effective.
I feel like there was like a Skull Jaded Army or something like that. I don't know. Holy shit, big roundhouse kick right to the face of Gargano. And Mitchell Vaughn
Gargano dodged that
is now flat on his back. Switchblade by Johnny Gargano, but look at this, the champion back in control.
one. This is how people end up getting hurt.
Ooh, drops some snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. And Severn picks him up by the ears. Nice reversal by Gargano. Mitchell Vaughn from behind, though. Scoops up Gargano. Ooh, Michinoku driver. Champion breaks up the pin. Not even a 1 count. Ooh, the champion evades that big bicycle kick. Locks in a submission.
I have to say, I'm going to be a little disappointed I see Alan Severn win this match.
Nice Frankensteiner by Johnny Gargano. Walks right into Mitchell Vaughn. Suplex, though.
Down with authority. Here it comes. He's got
Now's the Fat Lad's chance to take advantage.
I'm trying not to make it seem like we're biased to Fat Lad here, but Christian Cool and I both really like Mitchell Vaughn, just saying.
Whoa.
Oh!
Don't speak for me.
Cutter out of nowhere by Vaughn. And a double stomp. Champion back in the ring, though. Scoops up Fat Lad. Look at this. Whoa. Air raid siren.
Oh, is it
the
over?
pack line.
Just before 3. That was real close.
And we continue.
Alan Severn was this close, Archer.
That close to defending his title, but look at this. Vaughn is being vicious tonight with those knees and legs. Another cutter. Oh, look at this. He turns it into a frickin' submission here. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Nice reversal by the champion, though. Look at Gargano. Has not moved. He is... Oh, there we go. Another double stomp by Vaughn, and he goes after Gargano. Look at the viciousness, the striking. And a big running knee slide to the face of Gargano, and he is stalking the champion now. Oh, Jesus Christ, a super kick right to the face. Super kick right to the face. But wow, he kicked out. With the Wolfman and kicked out of that. Missed a big boot. Big club to the back by Vaughn, and look at this. Oh!
That vertebreaker looked like hell.
That did not look like it felt good at all. Gargano just watching and waiting. Breaks up the pin. And boots Vaughn right in the rib cage.
What's he going to do with it?
Big spinning back kick. And look at this. Wow. Spinning neck breaker by Johnny Gargano. The champion still down. And Gargano stalking him. Johnny Gargano looking to become a double champion here tonight. He is the ArcherVer World Light Heavyweight Champion. Again, the reason he is here on WCW Monday Nitro is he had won contendership to the championship and had not received his title shot yet. And then he got traded to the ArcherVer and became the ArcherVer Light Heavyweight World Champion, but demanded that he still get his title shot, so we obliged, as he is one of the most deserving superstars on the roster, to try and earn the opportunity of the double champ status.
Hooked up. Across the top.
Ooh.
Down into the Falcon Arrow.
He used the top turnbuckle there to assist him in that Michinoku driver. Holy shit. It was like a jump spinning knee to the face or whatever the hell that was, and a super kick to boot. The champion in trouble here. Gargano finally getting back to his feet. He better hurry.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
This is amazing.
Severn kicks out after 2.
Somehow Severn still has plenty of gas in the gas tank.
Look at this submission by Gargano.
He just hasn't gotten beaten up enough, Archer.
Apparently. Mitchell Vaughn going after Gargano here. Severn still face first. No, he's still face first on the canvas, but he is still in it to win it. My God, what is it with Vaughn?
Who is this Mitchell Vaughn?
What is it with him and those knees, those vicious knees of, and a boot right to the side of the head, and a cutter, and a submission. There's that submission again. What is that submission?
Oh, man. Is he going to make Johnny tap here?
Look out.
No, Gargano breaks free, but the champion jackknifes him. No, powerbomb pin. But Vaughn quickly breaks up that pin attempt, and big boot to the midsection. But Severn still relentlessly going after Gargano. Completely no-sells that kick to the midsection by Vaughn.
Trying to go for it again.
Here we go again. He went for it, but this time Severn scoops him up in a big gut buster to the former champion.
Oh, he'll
Here we go.
That.
Hammerlock applied.
Is he done?
Oh, is it over?
It is locked in tight here. But no, big body shot right to the liver by Mitchell Vaughn. And a power bomb pin. Champion down. Oh, he kicked out, but he blocks on a Boston Crab. Locks in a Boston Crab, but here comes Gargano. Gargano breaks up the submission attempt.
Picture-perfect drop kick.
Standing vertical drop kick, and Vaughn is down. Gargano has the champion pinned to the mat. Wow! Gargano did it! Gargano did it!
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the
Woo!
highlights.
Holy shitballs! You know what happened there? Mitchell Vaughn and Severn got way too consumed with each other. And Gargano, the resilience, the patience, and the heart to win that matchup is what shone through and won that and got the big victory there for Gargano. Johnny Gargano, now a double champion and the only superstar to hold both a Universe Championship and an ArcherVer Championship at the same time.
You know what they call him now? Johnny Two Brand.
Johnny Two Brands. Wow.
Wow.
So Johnny Gargano heading back home with one of Vinny K's titles around his waist. We've got some bragging rights, baby. Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad we traded him to the ArcherVerse?
But now that he has the title, now nothing's going to get in the way between Alan Severn and the Fat Lad. I could see those two going further and maybe having to settle their differences beyond a title match.
I totally agree. I highly doubt that one's over. That one's not over. All right, will Severn be able to retain his title? No, not this time.
Nope, he was a bitch. I can't understand why, but he was a bitch. And,
big, nasty Brutus Bruvna Brown from Power and Glory. He, of course, is the partner in crime of Jay Simmons and Kurt Jordan, the OG from Team KJ2294, and, of course, the Soul Man from Team J Negative Gaming. Brutus Brown from Team GamerBot J back in action, looking to grab a brass ring and head to the ArcherVerse Slammiversary. The question is, what does Brutus Brown want? We haven't seen him in a little over a week. And he's a former two-time, well, when it was in existence, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is now the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, which he has not held in physical form and as, the WCW Championship. But he's a two-time world champion, and he's a two-time world tag team champion. So it's interesting that he is out here. I mean, I don't even have a clue what he might... who he would challenge, if he's looking for tag team gold, if he's looking for singles gold. I don't know. Glenola, cool, what do you think?
It's hard to tell with a guy like Brutus Bruvna.
Brutus Bruvna.
Yeah, I think he's willing to go after anything he can get his hands on. And I don't mean work for it either. I think he's going to grab the lowest bearing fruit.
No lacking
I
for
hate to
confidence,
agree with
that's
Cool,
for sure.
but I think he's right.
Well, we are definitely going to find out. It's a great day in the WWE because this day when we take back everything that is good about this business, apparently. Apparently Bruvna thinks he's some sort of ArcherVerse messiah now. I don't know what's going on.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Showing the proper respect.
I'm going to get the betting lines opened early here for the next matchup.
Okay. There's a superstar who doesn't lack confidence.
All right, there we go. I opened up betting lines early. You now have 10 minutes to make your bets on the co-main event.
Some words being exchanged.
The co-main event is the Gremlin Typhus Tyson and the Samoan Submission Machine Samoa Joe, the War Raiders, taking on ZM, the French Paradox, and the Predator, Timothy Vader, for the WCW World Tag Team Champions. Yo, NXT Champion Mandy, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fan Jam, and welcome to episode number 216 here at the Archerverse. Christian Cool and Glenola, we got ourselves a new follower, baby.
Hell yeah, welcome to the Archerverse. Happy to have you here. Yeah.
And by the way,
follow emotes there. Yes.
If anybody missed last night's show, we had ourselves a fantastic 8-man WCW World Cruiserweight Championship Gold Rush tournament. Did you enjoy that tournament, Cool?
Anything around this place.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Archer, how is anybody supposed to catch it? You didn't. It wasn't planned. It was,
It was advertised.
Finally, I have someone on my side. It was
And by the way,
unsolicited. It was unwarranted.
I don't think everybody else that showed up to the tournament agree with your sentiment, because they found the show, they made it to the show, they watched the action. We saw a new champion crowned.
So,
it was a fantastic night.
I was a busy man, but if I was notified beforehand, before I had other things going on, maybe I would have attended your awesome impromptu tournament.
While
All
we're talking,
you did was entertain a bunch of people who had nothing else better to do that night.
While we're talking, has anybody else noticed that Brutus Bruvna Brown called out Gabrielle Michaels?
Man, what's with Gabrielle Michaels' bug eyes?
What's with Gabrielle Michaels getting called out twice in one night?
Hey, the guy's a very, attractive superstar. People think he's a measuring stick of sorts.
They think he's sexy.
Coming off a little cocky right there.
Denominator.
Could be dangerous.
Or maybe they think his tractor is sexy.
Well, maybe. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Lanola here is just calling it as it is. Yeah, at least common denominator.
Least common denominator. So anyways, anybody that missed the show last night, we had the debut of a brand new superstar. The Archerverse now sitting strong with 57 streamers that have characters progressing throughout careers, winning championships, forming titles and alliances, and being interactive and having a great time here at the Archerverse. That is fucking awesome. And I appreciate each and every one of you. All of you who are interactive with the show, all of you who view the show, watch the VODs, and continue your unwavering support of the Archerverse. You guys are all awesome. So make sure you stay awesome, because you are what make the Archerverse what it is. I have no fucking clue what these guys are talking about, because we've been talking about everything but. So we had the debut of a brand new superstar last night. He'll actually be joining the Archerverse Wrestle Wars roster, but he is from Team Snorhawk 64, and he is Carlos A-List Hawkins.
Carlos A-List Hawkins.
Carlos A-List Hawkins. He, of course, did not have a successful debut in his dark match, but it was one hell of a match.
Shoulder breaker. He's absorbed some damage.
You can see the potential. And let's face it, dark matches.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen
and
next.
Real matches inside that square circle that actually mean something are completely different. So, whoa.
Was this one
good God.
This is the case of a
Gabrielle Michaels taking out Brutus Bruvna Brown. Big Nasty ate the canvas there. I mean, he comes out and he calls out the champion and then shits the bed in front of the entire audience. That's never good. That is never good. So what? Are we going to have a triple threat for the main event now? Because it was supposed to be the showstopper Gabrielle Michaels versus the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Now Now we've got Big Nasty Brutus Brubna Brown from Team GamerBot J coming out and sticking his nose right in the middle of their business. Now, again, he's a two-time world champion, two-time tag team world champion. I mean, it's going to be hard to turn him down if he decides he wants to interject himself, but I really don't know what they were talking about, so unless anybody else was paying attention to that entire segment, I don't know what's happening here. Yo, Glenola, thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you dropping those all over the floor. Bromer does too. He loves sweeping shit up.
Wait, Bromer's got the broom?
Bromer has the broom.
Ooh, let's make sure he cleans that shit up.
Oh, Christian Cool dropping another 100 little tiny beautiful gems. Bromer, you're going to be busy for a while, sir. Sorry about that. I cannot control the savages in the chat room. Or in the broadcast booth, for that matter, by the way. Or both. Or both. They swing both ways, you see. They swing both ways. And I just realized how that sounded. I just realized how that sounded.
Reluctant compliments from the co-host. How this works is that this is usually pertaining to me.
Yo, Monkey Prime!
Whoa, Monkey Prime with 200 biddies. Whoa.
Monkey Prime 541 swings in out of nowhere on a wrecking ball like Miley Cyrus, with 200 little tiny beautiful gems, dropping them all over the floor. Good God, my friend, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. It's been a hot minute. Welcome to episode number 216, Monkey Prime. And by the way, Brock the Machine Maximus, been on a tear since the TheArcherVer 2.0, has been a champion and is on the hunt for more gold. You got to get back in the hot seat, my friend, because your superstar is on a rip. On a rip. The next is 400. What? What's 400? I'm so confused.
The next
DC?
Amount.
For what?
I did 50. Cool did 100.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I get you now.
200, so 400 is the next level.
Right. All right. I was not paying attention to that at all, was I? Good for me.
You never pay attention, Archer.
I try not to. That's why I have Cool and Bromer and you and other people. I have an entire army. All right, so here we go. You guys have had the last how many minutes now to start betting on this matchup? This is the co-main event of the evening, and it is a trip to the tag team division. It is the Gremlin Typhus Tyson, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. They are the War Raiders, and they are taking on the Disciples of the Apocalypse. ZM, the French Paradox from Team Zombie Master. And then we have from Team Timbo Slice Gaming, the Predator, Timothy Vader. They are the Disciples of the Apocalypse. They are the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Tag Team Champions. The titles are on the line. It is go time for the championship betting lines, and it is go time for the co-main event. So let's go. It is go time.
You know, I did put a lot of TheArcherVer's points on them retaining the titles, and it's not because I think they're going to retain the titles and I think they're going to do well. I just pray that they keep the titles, because these two are some of the biggest crybabies I've ever seen if they don't win a fucking match.
Team Christian Cool firing shots at Team Zombie Master and Team Timbo Slice Gaming.
Yeah,
Yo!
I really, really, really hope they come out as the winners here.
You're lucky Zombie's probably still streaming, or he'd be coming in here with his French accent saying, "Oh, I do not think so, Christian Cool. You are not cool anymore, sir."
Archer, what are you doing? Speaking French? I didn't understand that. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry about that. I had a frog in my throat.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's a problem. You got a little frog bone stuck in there. Maybe pull it out.
Legs are shaking. Earths are quaking. Monkey Prime's in the house.
Byron, in regards to the champion,
how fantastic is that? Monkey, what have you been doing? How you been doing?
To the title. But is that always
how's work going? How is the hotel?
At least be the first option, Michael.
Have you been renting all of those rooms with the queen-size bed for the upcharge of the extra $50? I mean, we need to know these answers. We need, the inquiring minds must know what is happening at Hotel Monkey Prime 541. Live from Nashville, Tennessee. Life has completely changed, dude. Uh-oh. All right. Let us have it. Before we start this matchup, what's going on, sir? Give it to us. Come on, baby. We's waiting. We've got our arms out. Virtual hugs all around. You're cooking again. That is fantastic. We know you like cooking. We've had many conversations about that. That is cool. You moved to Knoxville. All right. All right. This sounds good. This is good stuff. This is good change. I like to hear good changes. So we got Chef Monkey Prime. Said fuck the hotel. He's now cooking for the... who are you cooking for? Knoxville. You're cooking for all of Knoxville. It's back. Tell Cool. Hart has only one move, and it's fondling balls. Yeah, Christian Hart does like to touch the no-no square a lot. I'm making pizza. Excellent. Like home-cooked pizza? Like not at home, but it's like a pizzeria as opposed to a pizza franchise. I mean, this is good shit. How's your son doing? How's Little Prime doing? How's the wee monkey doing?
Now,
Easiest
Archer,
cooking
don't
job
go
I've ever
asking
had.
About the wee monkey.
Asking about the wee monkey.
That's kind of personal, you know?
Gotta ask about the wee monkey. I mean, the wee monkey is why the large monkey moved to Tennessee to begin with. Easiest cooking job I've ever had and pays better. That, sir, is awesome. That, sir, is awesome. And you probably don't have to work, 80 hours a week to make your money. Because I know you were working so many hours, you probably were ready to drop dead at one point. The boy is great, about to be 10. Yeah, I was just going to say, he's got a birthday coming up. He's got a birthday coming up. I know this because his birthday was right around the same time you started becoming a member of the Archerverse. Monkey Prime's been a long-time member, long-time supporter. All right, so while Monkey's telling us the rest of his story, it is go time for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. Let's go. May the Sith be with you. That is correct. Double digits for Little Monkey. Archer. Glenola. Cool. Bromer. Monkey. I can play that game. But why did you say my name is the question I want to know. Now I'm checking my dashboard because now I'm freaked out.
I gotta get going, guys.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Get some sleep.
You son of a bitch, and you actually waited for me to start the matchup, too. You fucker. God damn it. And I thought I was actually going to get through this with no villainy from... You son of a bitch.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen,
you son of a bitch.
Tag Team Championship match.
Hey,
And this
Bromer.
is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams
Bromer, can you please time out Glenola?
All right, so you got a total of 15 minutes to shut the fuck up.
15. 15.
15.
I see 10. I see 10.
I see 15.
This rivalry must be taking an
Is there another one?
toll on their bodies.
I don't see the other one. Why do I only see 2? Maybe I just want to see 2?
Oh, well, now there's 20.
There's 3 of them. So,
Wow.
y'all have a great night, though. I gotta.
Oh,
So there's 15 minutes of show silence on your behalf, Archer.
No, 14 and a half.
You have an Archer's Army timeout on top of that.
Yes, oh, wait a minute. I do see it now. Why is it just showing up
Actually,
now?
that one's on Glenola. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, Glenola.
Yes! Bromer is the man. Oh, shit, I'm not supposed to be talking. I apologize. I now have to be silent because my traitorous, treacherous little bastard friend, Glenola, our longtime supporter here at the Archerverse, decides he needs to drop villainy before going to bed. The fucker. But you guys have the co-host with the most. You guys are in great hands. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Enjoy the match. Wait a minute, 15 minutes. I better not miss both the co-main event and the main event. I will fucking ban that bastard. Bromer, if I miss both matches, you ban his ass.
What do you think of the champ's chances?
You ban his ass.
I love him. I'm not like
I'll see everybody in 15 minutes. I'm out.
Seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise.
Well, it's about time that Archer got out of the way. The Coolverse, on the other hand, has a show to commentate. I hope everybody's enjoyed the show. It's K back. Seems to be an MJF fan as well. Good to know. Monkey Prime got fired from the hotel for drinking beer someone left in the fridge. Well, that's a shame. I mean, if they leave it in the fridge, why not drink it? Just makes sense. It's K-Back is a mark for heels. Oh, geez, what can he say? Oh, I think you've said plenty, sir. You've said plenty. Well, we got the champions, Timothy Vader and Zoom, the French Paradox. Here, ready to defend the titles here. Wait, you're not a big fan of Roman Reigns? I love Roman Reigns' heel work right now. Roman Reigns is the best heel right now going. Yes. Little does what anyone realize. Lanola is actually doing Archer a favor. This way, Archer doesn't have to spend 5 minutes explaining how he's gonna, simply use the restroom. Unpopular opinion, I think he's overpushed. Okay. Well, what would you do? It's K-Back. Armchair quarterback this shit.
On the line
what would you do, sir, if not Roman Reigns be the star? What would you do with the booking? Because it's the only decent, consistent booking they've done in the last, 2 years. Outside of, Edge and Seth Rollins, of course, but...
I have to say, the tag title...
My manager was not nearly as cool as we thought they were. Oh, okay, that sucks, man.
Send you a postcard.
But, you're in a better place for it, right? So, shit happens. It's what happened to me. Me and my ex broke up. I live now closer to home. I got a new job at a newspaper, and things ended up better for it, it's just, life happens. Life happens. No reason to be mad about it. You just pick up shit and you move on.
Incredible.
Hey, it's K-Back. Just because Sami Zayn is awesome and has been a very good heel doesn't mean he needs a championship. Not everybody needs a title to get over.
Very effective. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when he's had one. I could care less. He's a very entertaining superstar and a relevant part of the roster. A championship run, I don't know if it would really help him all that much, to be fairly honest. But yeah, Typhus Tyson lands all that body weight on the M. And it's just crazy what Samoa Joe and Typhus Tyson could do. Ever since they cut out the clickbait that is Alan Severn, they've been kind of on a roll here. Now going up against the champs. The champs have been rather dominating, despite my enthusiasm for them. But my enthusiasm is more on a personal level, not so much, what I think of the talent in the ring right now. So there you know that.
Wow. Now that'll do some serious damage.
I just think WWE likes to push to save people.
Oh, saw it coming.
Okay, yeah, they do. WWE likes to push to save people. They like to push superstars. The problem with Sami Zayn is that while he's going to have a great career, he might be in the Hall of Fame someday, and he's very entertaining. Sami Zayn is not star caliber talent. He's not. He's not going to sell tickets. He's not going to, make people go, oh my God. I wouldn't love this if it wasn't for Sami Zayn.
Down in a hurry. The champ getting put on the back foot here.
Unfortunately,
to me like his partner's
other wrestlers have better draw
now
power.
Might be a good time to give him what he wants.
Oh man, vicious elbows.
In my opinion, your complaints is more with the writing and the backstage booking than it is the talent and who they have and what they're working with.
Oh, right off the turnbuckle, face first.
Some people make the mistake of shitting on the talent that they constantly have to watch all the time. It's not the talent's fault. It's just the way the booking is. It's the way they handle things. It sucks, but that talent does the best they can with what they're given.
Covered by the champ.
So just go ahead and, like I said, you could be upset with the booking. You could be irritated. You could be tired of it. But like I said, unfortunately, they're doing the best they can with what they're given.
What could they be setting up for?
And I'm telling you what,
Oh my God, what?
Vader and ZM are killing it here.
Will the reign continue? Oh man, shoulders down now. Is it enough?
Samoa Joe hopefully can kick out of this.
Another kick out.
Never a doubt that Samoa Joe would survive that one.
Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Tagged in.
All right, let's see what is Timothy Vader gonna do something? That man, Vader likes to trash talk an awful lot. I have seen.
Oh, here we go.
That man never knows when to shut up.
Here.
Things have really gone from bad to worse for him here, guys. He's going to need to make a tag sooner rather than later.
That killer instinct.
Samoa Joe, after multiple stunners, is in a bad way here. He really makes a tag. If he can make a tag with Titus Tyson here, I mean, heads might roll.
Oh, what a really great swinging neck breaker. That's unique, Corey.
Well, I tell you what, it's K-Back. If you hate seeing the same thing over and over again, I would just recommend watching NXT 2.0.
That was. Yeah, and the only thing between Samoa Joe
and just right stick with that and not watch so much Raw and SmackDown. I actually don't watch Raw and SmackDown. I just watch the pay-per-views. That way I don't get burned out on the product.
Oh boy. Hoping to make a tag here.
It sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing.
He's so close to making the tag here, Corey.
Soul Embers, good to see you, friend.
He's expending here, Cole.
And there's the tag. Jumping knee right to the face. Oh, man.
Timothy Vader, when not wrestling, stands out of the crowd with the sign saying Final Fantasy X is the best Final Fantasy by far.
What a suplex.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh, all right. Let me talk to you about Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is a good talent. I totally Man, if he ever makes it to the main roster, I see Cameron Grimes sticking out and being another, I see him being another Sami Zayn where he finds roles that he can, keep himself engaged and keep the audience interested in him.
Here's the setup.
Cameron Grimes is a great talent, and, definitely enjoy his work. And it looks like the ArcherVer is about to have a little bit of fun in the chat since he can't have fun on commentary.
A long way up.
But Timothy Vader here is making some light work on Typhus here. I'm trying to figure out what that ref was counting. There was no pin.
Big planned.
It's not a last man standing match, is it? I don't think it was.
Oh, what a slam!
Because they're pinning each other, obviously. So, I didn't know what the ref was counting. No one was outside.
There may be no preventing the tag now.
It doesn't get much more exciting than this, Michael.
And he gets to his partner. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's locked in, the crossface.
And the ArcherVer is trying to hit me with the nutter. God damn it. God damn it, Archer.
Whoa, he works his way out. Joe's got him up. Stomping every
I feel you. I feel you, it's K. I feel you, it's K. It's just... it's a weird year. It's a really weird circumstances. It's a weird year. I don't know. Like I said, I just sit back and enjoy what you get to enjoy so far out of NXT, and hopefully they don't ruin shit down the road. I really don't. I really hope they don't. But Soul Ember says, "How's the cool cat Christian doing?" Christian Hart is doing all right.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a
You're more into AEW right now? Oh, yeah, AEW's the hottest commodity going in wrestling right now. Archer's not the super fan of AEW that some are. I can't keep up with it as much as some people because I haven't had access to it lately.
Wow.
But I do go back and watch the matches, and I'm impressed with matches.
And there's the save.
But I just
keep fighting.
My problem with AEW is there's too much talent glut. There's too much talent. There's too much. It's a gluttony of talent.
What could they be?
Too many factions. Too many things going on. It's not really. It's hard to serialize the product when there's just that many talent to float around and try to, get people to focus on. It's just I'm not digging it as much. And Timothy Vader with the win on Samoa Joe. Wow.
These guys feel no love for each other.
They retain the titles. So we'll see what AEW, hopefully AEW grows, it becomes better eventually, They need to get some real writers in there. I know they have a lot of creative freedom, their talent does, but they need to get some, just some writers in there to help out and tell some stories, because sometimes the stories kind of fall flat as well.
Here are your winners and still the W.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
And that's how you
the
defend
French Paradox and Timothy Vader again dominating their competition, again proving why they are the champions. This is ridiculous. I am so tired of seeing these guys day in, day out dominating. The Hart Foundation needs to make their way to the pinnacle where they're at and just flick them off the top. Flick them off the top. Archer, do your bidding. Go to the next match. All right. The main event, none of that co-main event bullshit Archer likes to say all the time. It is the main event. Gabrielle Michaels, Brutus Bruvna Brown, Cody Rhodes is for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And it is go time. Thank you, Soul Embers. I will take that break when Archer gets back. Someday. But because I've sat here and I shit on some of Archer's tendencies, I will be a friendly guy here. We'll drop some more beautiful biddies for Bromer to clean up. Soul Embers, you couldn't even bring hell if you were the fucking devil incarnate himself. I'm not worried. Alright, let's get this match underway. The main event. By the way, good to see K back in the Discord server. We got new blood in the army. New blood. I like it.
The following contest is a
By the way, we do have, some quite an audience here. Let's do a exclamation point cool. Shout out Mr. Cool, please.
Representing Power and Glory from London, England. Weighing in at 252 pounds, Brutus Big Nasty Brown.
It's a mod's duty.
Huge title match coming up.
To shout out Mr.
opportunity
Cool.
for the champ to prove to everyone
mods.
that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Without a doubt, a big opportunity for him here tonight.
Is it delayed?
Yeah, it really
is
is,
not
Michael,
working?
and he doesn't seem like the type of guy who's just going to squander an opportunity like this.
Well, why is my
champ to the limit here tonight?
There it is. All right. Christian Cool's the coolest cat in town, and I will entertain you with my witty and charismatic personality, and you will enjoy my great gameplay and content. I am Archer's friend, and I will very quickly become yours and stand by your side as you enjoy your ride. The doors of opportunity are about to open wide, so right now, go check out my site on Twitch, smash the follow button, enjoy Captain Cool. Someone edit that.
This is a big-time opportunity,
someone
Byron, as the title
Why
does
does it say Captain Cool?
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match,
not right.
we're likely to see a
No
new
one calls
champ
me Captain
crowned
Cool.
here tonight.
That's dumb. But yes, you can go ahead and follow me, check me out. I play a lot of... I'm a variety streamer playing RPGs, board games, and other random platformers, shooters, whatever. We talk all sorts of stuff. We can talk wrestling on there. We talk games. We talk sports. We talk about whatever people are feeling and having a great time while doing it. Archer's about to come back. Here we go. Cody Rhodes looking very fine.
Must be going through the mind of the
ready
challenger,
to kick
just
some
moments
ass.
away from this golden opportunity.
He had better be focused, Cole, because this is easily one of the most important matches in his career.
Ooh, I better bid points. If y'all want some ArcherVerse points, you better get some points. Start bidding. Gabrielle Michaels retain that title. No, he will not. I will put 5,000 Archer points on that, everybody. He will not retain that title. If you want some ArcherVerse points and, make it worth your while, go ahead.
Finally! The host with the most is back in the broadcast booth. Fuck you, Glenola, you traitorous, treacherous little bastard, you.
He is the Gabrielle.
That was ghastly, disgusting. I missed a tremendous tag team championship matchup. And man, oh man, did ZM. Yo, Tilly, how you doing, Tilly girl?
It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Wow, it's been a hot minute. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Haven't seen you in a while. What's new and exciting? How have you been? I can hear myself on my phone. I do not like that.
Yeah,
Guys,
I can hear
there was
you
a lot of buzz backstage
over
earlier today
your
about how this
thing.
might
Yeah,
just be his last night as
It was
champion.
ghastly.
Who's saying that, Cole?
Problem
You
fixed.
show me
Ghastly.
one person who said that, and
I
I'll
blame
show you
Bromer.
somebody who doesn't know the first thing about sports entertainment.
Bromer's
Good
getting the blame
shout
for
out to
everything
Tilly
tonight.
Churl there.
Bromer is getting the blame for everything tonight. That is it. It's because he was late.
Well, I'll give Bromer something to do if you're that disappointed with him.
Another 50 tiny little beautiful gems dropped all over the floor. All right, here we go. WCW World Heavyweight Championship officially on the line. It is go time. Let's go. Big nasty Brutus Brevna Brown from Team GamerBot J, the reigning defending champion from Team Spice FE.
I would be
And
remiss
the
if I didn't
American
mention, and
Nightmare,
it's important
Cody
to remember
Rhodes.
amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be
Brevna just
achieved
brushes
in
him
many
off
different
after
ways,
a drop
and that
kick
it's every man
attempt
there.
for himself.
Brevna, you know, he's a freaking monster.
He's a freak of nature. You are right.
Oh,
Nice dragon screw leg whip by the American Nightmare there. I'm doing
shoulder
great, Tilly.
breaker.
How you doing? How you doing? I've things have been going great. The Archerverse is great. Life is good.
Wasn't expecting that.
Family good. Holidays are here. They're gonna go good.
Kick to the gut.
Great, awesome, phenomenal. Got the co-host with the most. We've got the mod with the most. We've got the army in tow.
What a head
It's a great show. We are on the road to the Archerverse Slammiversary, and things keep intensifying and heating up.
Uh-oh. Did we freeze up?
We did.
Fuck!
Hate when that happens.
Alright, well, Archer's gonna go ahead and fix the